IIKCII. If you get my drift, bruv.
Victory. First champion, I'll just play Aria. I mean, Master Yi, I guess.
$24,000 troops in New
Are you streaming yet?
Harbor. Yeah, apparently I have 3 viewers.
Damn. Who's winning?
Bro,
Connor.
we're popping off already. Who's winning? I don't know.
Connor.
Probably Connor, realistically. Connor's team Inactive, really has been powering up over these past couple weeks. They're looking very, very
That's true.
strong.
I feel like Connor's team has done a very good job of like over the season kind of getting their groove on and like taking like them 2-0ing mixed team is a real kind of an upset. Like I predicted the 1-1, but even Connor himself predicted an 0-2. So it's kind of cool that they were able to turn that around and get a 2-0. That just kind of shows that I know I'm playing Tino top. That just kind of shows that they were able to kind of get a handle on things and figure out their roles a little better and just
definitely. And I feel like a big part of that was definitely Zhao coming online.
Are you in the game?
What? Am I in the game?
Yeah,
I probably should invite you. I can't invite you. Update.
Oh, unfortunate. Do I have to join myself?
Yeah, probably.
But you were saying about Zhao?
What I was saying about Zhao was, like Zhao had been taking a big break from the game. I believe he hadn't played since Season 9, whenever this tournament started. And he's definitely come online and has attuned back to his diamond skill level. And he's just been kind of showing off this entire tournament so far. So it's very exciting to see their team power up, come online, team inactive. As far as Ryan's team, we've seen a lot of bumps with them, especially in terms of trying to figure out where they're going to send people, like in terms of lanes.
Yeah, I think they need to kind of like, and a lot of that just comes from a lack of practice. Like they don't know what their best team composition is based on like where everyone's going to go. Like they still haven't figured that out, and this is the last week of the season. Like I hate to say it, but it's a little late. I feel like if they were to practice more, then they'd have a lot more team synergy together. But as far as I know, they haven't practiced a single time outside of the tournaments, which just means I don't know.
Well,
They don't really care about this intramural league.
I believe that their schedules have been very tight, realistically.
Yeah.
I know, especially whenever we were planning our game with Ryan, they were like, we can only play like this day.
Yeah.
So I don't want to bag on them too much. I don't think it's a like lack of effort. I think it's more
just their schedule's not lining up.
Yeah, and they're trying to mix that they're mix a lot, right? So they're trying to switch players around, trying to figure out what they're gonna do. They haven't seemed bad though. Like they've been playing at a good level and like just find random throws in their games that end up losing. So
that's true. I agree with that.
I don't
like damn, let's take a game off Mick.
Yes, exactly.
They just kind of threw it at the end.
And we saw the same thing kind of in the series against Alex, where like it was a back and forth game, and then just one big throw kind of lost them the game.
Yeah.
And so what we need to see from them is a little bit more focus and guided. Like this is what our game plan is. We're gonna stick with it, win or lose.
Why do we keep adding bots?
I don't know why we keep adding bots, but it's fine. Okay, let me click the spec link. We can go ahead and get into draft here.
Is Cole even back yet?
Probably.
I mean, I guess he was on Discord, but that could have been on his phone. He's not on League.
Alright, we have draft pulled up. Sorry, what was I even saying? Oh, just that Ryan's team needs to find a focus, stick to their game plan, and hopefully they can take off a game of Connor. I believe that. I don't know if they need to win 1 or 2. I think if they win 1, they're tied with Alex's team.
Yeah.
I don't quite know the standings, but
Yeah,
Connor
they posted
told
them a few days
me
ago.
that if they win, I don't know if Ryan needs to 2-0 or 1-1 to stay in. Like maybe there's a tiebreak or something, but
there's Sir Mix-a-Lot.
yes.
They have to 2-0.
Okay, so they have to 2-0 here.
Yeah.
Connor was talking smack
and
in the DMs with me.
Is that Alex's team?
That's Alex's team, yeah.
But Alex's team has to get 0-2'd.
Both have to happen?
Yeah.
What's
Alex's record? Alex is 4-4.
Okay, yeah.
So if they
have to get 0-2, and Ryan has to 2-0.
Who are they against? Who's Alex's
Nick,
team against?
I believe.
Oh, well, let's go, Nick. For the sake of Ryan, let's go, Nick.
For the sake of Ryan, let's go, Nick. I don't know the likelihood of that happening, but we're going to stay positive for Ryan's team. They're not out of it yet.
I mean, Nick's team was able to take a game off the best team in the league, so it's very possible.
Low-key, I feel like Team Inactive might be the best. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Forgot that I was streaming like Microsoft.
Team Inactive could easily be the best team in the league.
I think because of
Zhao
being able to play, like, 2 diamond players on a team are just kind of... Not only, like, talent-wise, but just because Connor is willing to do cheese drafts, like, that's what's really threatening about Team Inactive. Right, so, like...
What did they play versus Mick last week?
Yeah, they 2-0'd Mick last week because they sent Zhao top lane and then ran Karma Seraphine bot lane. Like, that was not expected. It kind of came out left field. He played Aatrox one game and Kale the other game. Mm-hmm. Showed a very strong performance in both. So I'm very excited to see how this game goes. We'll see if Team Inactive has peaked, or if they can only get stronger.
Did you say Seraphine Karma or Seraphine Ash? I mean, Karma Ash.
Seraphine Karma.
Mm-hmm.
Connor played Seraphine.
Did they get it both games?
And then Fun Al5, don't know how to say his name properly, but their old top laner went Karma bot lane. Connor took the Seraphine, and then Zhao went top lane.
Did they get Karma both games?
Yep, they played Seraphine Karma both games.
Please let me in.
Okay. Does your card not work either?
Dude, I had a COVID test today. It didn't even notify me.
Okay, I'll be back. Let me go let Cole in so we can play this game.
Nice. Well, while we wait for our last player, guess we're still not in draft yet. This game is very, very important for Ryan here. As we said, for anybody that's joining us, Ryan has to win this game 2-0 against arguably the best team in the league, and then also needs Team Jizzless, however it's pronounced, to go 0-2 this week as well. And so, very, very important series for Ryan here. Otherwise, he's knocked out of playoffs. You're on the TV. Oh, man. Connor, stop showing off. Alright, let me just try to fix the stream a little bit here. There we go.
Ryan's team's carry will be has entered the building, and he will be on shortly.
I've played with Cole one too many times. He's not a carry by any means. Just to be clear, Cole is not.
Hey, you can't blame him
this
too much. His brother and his sister are here this weekend, or not weekend, but
Right.
his brother and sister will view it, spectating the game from his dorm room.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
So they're just gonna watch him play from the background.
Yeah.
All right, so I can flame him on stream and not embarrass him. Let's go.
Unless he has the stream open.
Cole, you're literally free. Your dog water. What are your earnings? What you have done? You're free. Freer than a free sample at Costco.
No, Cole. So we have like the card to like let us into our dorm and like, get food and everything, right? And if you don't take your COVID test,
they freeze your card. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, they freeze your card. But all three of us slept in till like 4 today, and like the COVID tests end at like 4:30, and we didn't realize we had a COVID test today until we woke up. And so all three of us don't have working cards tonight. So if we leave our dorm, we're just kind of screwed. Like if we leave them together, because no one is. I mean, I can text people at NGA, but like
guess you all just need to cuddle.
Yeah, probably. Like if because Josh doesn't even live in our dorm. He lives in another dorm. And so he's going to come over tonight, and he's probably not going to leave till like 3 or 4 a.m. And so he may end up not leaving and just sleeping on Cole's couch. But we'll see. Or cuddling with me. I'd prefer that. But we'll see. Why is my Snapchat screwed up?
Cole was let into the dorm 3 hours ago. Where is he? I'm about to go get a sandwich. Ooh, Legends of Runeterra, free epic wild card, PogChamp. Let me go ahead and claim that sucker. Already claimed my skin chart. Got Eternum Cassiopeia. Too bad we're Spirit Blossom gang. Doesn't matter. Question for the chat. Do you disenchant epic skins or do you reroll them? That's like the light blue rarity skins. Do we disenchant or do we reroll? We've been having this argument with me and my friends for the past couple days. Nobody's gonna comment. Oh, Connor does nothing with them. You just leave them?
You just leave them? What?
To flex that you have like
80 skin shards.
Save for the event. They increase value. What? What are you talking about? What event are we referring to? So you're saying that like they're gonna do an event eventually where they increase?
No, he's saying that like
it?
skins, the price of skins goes down over time. I guess. Why would the price of a skin go up?
Yeah, skins would never go up. Pull me in, I got this. Okay. You can just join. What the heck? Whatever. Fine, bro. What's up?
Okay.
Connor?
So you hold on to them, right?
Sure.
In case they decide to rework hex tech crafting or anything.
Oh,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
they're
Result
not.
in the value
possible
being
to get.
higher.
You're
They have
such a
changed
loser,
it
dude.
before. And also, when they changed it before, if they decrease the value, they give you a heads up and say, hey, you should disenchant them because they're going to lose value, which is why I held them. Then they announced that, and I disenchanted all of them. So I have like 15k orange essence, and then I have like 40k in orange essence shards. And I'm just holding on to them, right? If I get a shard I want, I'll go ahead and upgrade it. If I'm getting skins less than 1,000 in value, like less than 975, I'll go ahead and reroll those. But otherwise, I hold on to them.
Well, you have dedication. I want skins. Skins get wins.
I do the same thing with champion charts too.
Yeah.
Whenever a new champion comes out, I'll disenchant the one that's about to lose value.
That's fair enough.
How do you know which one? Do they now? Like, where do you
It's
see them
release
saying
date.
that?
Yeah, it's Wikipedia and Google and whatever.
It says which one. Okay.
Yeah, and then
that's a lot of dedication. That's a.
when
That
they are
is-
doing
that
those
is
buy
way too much
mystery champion
dedication.
tokens, I bought as many of those as I could. So
Can
I
we get
literally
all-
converted all of my blue essence into buying champs at 4.8k.
I think we're about to get into draft. Ryan just
All right,
R'd the
adios.
chat. Peace. That is dedication. I would not have the patience
That
to
is
do
dedication.
that. Like, I understand saving champ shards because it's like, oh, whenever they hit level 6 or whatever, but like, whatever, man.
Yeah.
He has 40,000 orange essence and just another 40,000 in the loot tab. Oh man, I would love to do an opening on stream of all of Connor's shards.
Me too.
Just start rerolling everything, see how much he can get. That'd be pog. Okay, are we getting into draft? Let me open up. Okay, we are into draft. So starting off with Sir Mix-a-Lot, they banned the Swain and the Zac. I don't like the Swain ban. Rather see the Ashe ban. I think the Ashe enables the Swain, not the other way around. And Connor's very, very comfortable on the Ashe. Looking at Team Inactive here, we're seeing the Pyke ban into Dalp. That's pretty standard. Blitzcrank into Dalp. That's pretty standard as well. And Team Inactive is going to ban the Ashe from Ryan. So, interesting ban. Wouldn't have expected that. I definitely see it, though. Ryan plays a lot of Ashe. So, we see the Hecarim first side blue. Haven't seen Dalp play a Hecarim, I don't believe. He's played a lot of Lilia and Udyr, and they banned Udyr from themselves. Looking towards red, we see the Seraphine Karma, so it's going to be that bot lane that we saw. That means Zhao is probably going top lane again. So, is this the new Team Inactive? Is this what we're going to start seeing, Brady?
See what? I'm sorry. I've been texting someone.
Oh, nice. You haven't listened to everything, and I've been popping off in the casting.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
Connor
the
drafted
Seraphine Karma. The Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So I think
Just
Zhao
chilling
is
with them in the bot
permanently
lane.
going to be
Zhao
top
is
lane.
probably top again. Yeah.
Or if it's banned, maybe they put Zhao bot lane. Maybe they're just constantly flipping back and forth. Veigar coming out of Sir Mix-a-Lot. I wonder if that is Kagan possibly going mid lane, or if we're taking Veigar bot lane even with Ryan. Interested to see where that goes. Wouldn't expect Ryan to play Veigar or even Aaron, but most likely a Kagan pick.
Yeah, that's
we'll have to see.
pick.
Could be Veigar
So it also
support.
goes pretty well with the Hecarim, honestly.
Correct. Okay, so we are seeing a Thresh. So that's not Veigar support. It's going to be mid bot,
That's
possibly
a good pick into
top.
Ashe Seraphine. I would rather have seen a Blitzcrank probably, but
Blitzcrank's
Thresh is
banned.
fine. Oh.
Dalp plays hooks though, so he's probably comfortable on the Thresh if he is going bot lane.
Mm-hmm.
The Warwick coming out of Team Inactive. That's
I
very
really hope
surprising.
they're throwing
Okay.
Cole in the top lane here.
So they're
if
throwing
picking
they're
a
throwing Evan on Olaf. Connor loved to do this, especially with blue team. We ran a lot of Olaf comps with supportive picks. So like this is just Seraphine Karma buff the Olaf. I really like it. It's very strong. We'll have to see how Mix-a-Lot responds. And also Olaf can just run through the Thresh, Vigar, Hecarim.
Yeah,
There's no
that's
CC.
true.
We're
That's
gonna
a
ban
great
the
pick
Gnar.
for
We're gonna
Team
ban the Gnar
Inactive there.
from Cole. They're thinking Cole's going top here.
Because they're assuming he's top because he can't play Thresh,
Right.
which is a great ban because Gnar is also the only top laner who can play.
Right. Sir Mix-a-Lot responds with Malphite. Zhao's not playing Malphite. I 100% believe Zhao's going top lane.
Yeah,
not
he's gonna
playing
go
Malphite.
carry.
They're banning Renekton.
I don't know who that's supposed to be
What do you
against.
say,
Just
Nick?
probably a strong early game champion.
They should have done their homework.
They really should be doing their homework. Yeah, Nick's right behind me, and he just mentioned how it's weird that they're
Wow,
banning
those are two terrible
top lane
bans from
Malphite.
Ryan.
I don't think that they realize Zhao's going top. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they realize that because that's not what Zhao's going to be playing. I mean, I haven't checked match history, so maybe Zhao has been experimenting with like Poppy Malphite, Tinky tops. Doesn't sound like a Zhao thing to do though. He played
Yeah.
Aatrox and
He's
Kayle.
trying to
looking
hard
for
carry
top
games. He's
lanes.
not playing Poppy and Malphite. Malzahar pick's fine. I mean, he's just kind of annoying champion.
It's not Alex.
No. Alex Ryan.
They have so much AP range on
The Jax for the top lane.
Connor.
I wonder if that is Cole. Okay, so it is going to be Vigar bot lane. Kagan's taking Lux mid, I'm assuming. Ryan's taking Vagar bot lane, and then Cole top, Aaron jungle,
Right.
Dalp support. That's what they're doing. Aaron's
I
playing
don't like
Hecarim.
putting Vigar in the bot lane here, honestly.
I wonder
I think,
why.
I don't
they
think
did
that's
that.
a great pick.
Maybe
I
they're
think
trying
that's
to just-
terrible.
and
in the
there's the
Lux
Aatrox
Seraphine.
on
I mean,
Zhao.
Karma Seraphine.
Maybe what Ryan's going for here is hook into cage, and also it's just Vigar free scaling, like match the scaling of
Yeah,
Seraphine
but like
Karma. I don't like
you
that
have
though.
no response to Karma Seraphine
I really-
poke.
I
You're just
really
gonna
don't
get
like
poked
that
out of
at all.
lane.
I mean, at 6,
I don't either. I think that's really
What'd
bad.
you say?
At 6, they have a lot of kill pressure.
And I think Cole's is
Right,
gonna
but it's
get
also
dumpstered on
Seraphine
top.
Karma, Nick.
Yeah.
Very interesting
It-
draft. Don't think that Ryan was expecting it. I definitely think Ryan's caught off guard,
Yeah.
even though we've already seen this lineup out of Connor.
And that Olaf pick is just gonna run through their entire team.
Literally, they can't do anything about Olaf.
The only response they have to that is pretty much Jax getting ahead, and that's not gonna happen if it's Cole versus
Yeah,
Zhao.
no offense, Cole's about to get shit on.
Yeah. This
Uh,
is this I really
this is rough.
it's just like the Vigar mid was fine. Like I like the Vigar mid.
Are they waiting on us? Hold on, wait.
You won't get rewards if you're toxic.
Yeah, is Cole in here?
Can I get an invite?
It won't let us invite for whatever reason.
No, you can't, because I think Connor made it a private game, so it's only him. I don't know how it works, but we'll have to see.
Wait, this is in Cisco, though.
We'll see what happens when it starts, I guess. You're back in here, right?
No. The client is super
What?
bugged.
Yeah, should
You
we just
need to-
remake the game?
I got invited now. Game no longer exists.
Yeah, let's just remake the game. You remake it, Caleb.
I don't think. I mean, okay, I will. Whatever.
Because you have both Ryan and Connor, so just invite them and they'll invite their teams. I'm not going to play solo duo with you, Nick.
I cannot get into the game. What the hell is the fucking client? Holy. This is so messed up, man. I might have to relog.
Why? I'm in your game.
I can't see anyone. I might...
We'll see what happens when we start. Because almost everybody's in here.
To be fair, though, if he's so bad that if he does kill somebody, he deserves the question mark.
Riot, client, please. It's not just you. I think it's League right now. Okay. I moved and moved back. It says Dalp left the lot. This is so messed up, bro. This is so messed up, dude. Wow. Oh, Zhao left the lobby now. I start? Question mark? Because everybody should be in the lobby now. I can see everybody but Zhao.
I can't see most people. Is everyone in here?
The League client is so bugged. Yes, that's what I'm trying to... If you join a team and then join off, it'll let you. But the problem is that the teams are full. Do we just want to relog?
Cole's dumb. He says, we have 5, start. That's not the problem. Did you try remaking relogging your client?
I can.
Hang on. I'm inviting you.
I'm
Just
I'm
try.
relogging. This is a disaster, bro. This is a disaster, bro.
Yeah, see, like, I can't see them joining my game, you're right. Let's try. Let me try to make a normal draft.
I'm relaunching League.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Connor's inviting me.
That was the tournament draft I made, I think.
Yes, this is Young JV's game, but you're not even in
Does
it.
it, does it work? I left.
Yeah, it works.
If it's working, then I can. Okay, then invite me.
I can't invite you, unfortunately.
Can Connor invite me? Or is it because I left? Worst case, I can just watch your Discord stream. If it starts, I'll just watch your Discord stream for this game.
Wait, I think it's working now.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, it's working now.
Okay, perfect.
I relogged and it worked.
Wow, I guess you're just the problem, huh? You broke all of League.
Oh, well, the game closed.
What the fuck? League.
Okay, let's
Fix your
go.
game.
Woo!
Okay, either you or Connor create custom, and we'll see if it works. Either do tournament or normal, and if there's a, I mean, hopefully we don't have a pause. You shamelessly plugging your stream.
Telling people to watch, bruv. Why did Cole invite us? God damn it.
He made one. He's fed up.
Bro, Cole. Oh, it's just broken. Cole's game's broken as fuck.
Oh, Cole's game is super fucking broken. That's true. I can't even join a team.
Everybody
Maybe everyone
relogged.
try. Yeah, everyone relog into the client. See if that changes anything. It's gonna take 25 minutes, probably 30, to get into this game. At least we finished draft.
Hey, at least we got draft done. Wowzer.
Do you think I can still go 30-0 against bots if I drink a lot tonight? I hope so. That'd be funny if I couldn't. Okay.
Drunk Lisa and
I'm
dog.
disconnected from chat. I can't.
I also can't see chat.
League broke. Let's look at league status. Hang on.
Doesn't say anything.
It doesn't. Did you already Google it?
League broke. Who dis?
Continue. They don't have anything. Report an issue. League of Legends.
Just broke. Oh, everybody's in here. Okay, join the game. Oh, wait, I
Invite
have
me.
to be on a team. I can't invite you. Why can't I invite you?
One of you guys invite me if you can.
I literally can't invite Brady.
Worst case, just start and I can watch on the Discord stream because it's not worth waiting another 5 minutes to get me in the game. Because, I mean, it's the same thing regardless, right? So just do that.
Right.
Because we're just going to stay on directed cam for most of the game. And if we have any questions, we'll just do it ourselves. Just start the game if you're all in it.
Wow.
Did it work? Are you in game?
Nope.
Have you tried?
Yeah. I'm gonna
God,
break
dude.
my monitor, I swear.
I mean, it's
who
it's
is
not your monitor's fault.
Naloji?
It's freaking.
Who is Naloji? This is Zhao.
Should I submit a ticket for this? I don't think it's worth it.
Bro, I don't know. I don't care. Oh. Game broke. Who dis?
Oh my gosh.
Why can't I follow my own stream? It would make me feel better about myself.
Should I buy Eternals? I have 30k blue essence.
Wonderful weather we're having.
What's the starter series for these then?
Cole, stop inviting me to a game. Holy.
Creating new games probably won't fix the issue.
Yeah, Cole is like not listening. He's like, why can't we just start? Everybody's like, Cole, shut up. He's trying to flex for his brother and sister, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make a sandwich. Exit. Reboot league. Me and Ryan play chess best out of 2, Kappa. Let's see it, bro.
I like it. I think that's fair.
Hop on, let's hop on Heroes of the Storm. Settle it that way.
Rust 1v1?
Nah, but it's 5v5s, bro. I mean, I guess we could just do, like, search and destroy. Holy cow. This is a disaster.
It's not our fault, it's Riot's.
Bro, I'm about to go make a sandwich. This would be
Have
the
we
third
tried
sandwich
have we
I've had
tried
on
making
stream.
one in draft mode? Has that changed anything?
Yes. Thank you, Cole, for helping the solution, Brady. Have we tried creating a new game? I think I should try it.
No, created one in draft mode instead of tournament draft. Has that made a difference? Have we tried that? Do you know the genuine answer to that question?
Yes, we have tried it. Connor is currently trying to
Why is your freaking bio Drunkly Sin?
Because I just changed it to that, you silly goose.
Join my game really quick.
No.
Dude, just join it.
I already hit no. No, I don't want to join yours. Yours is smelly.
Join my game.
That doesn't help anything.
Okay, are you and okay. Can I hit start game? No.
Oh shoot. I'm in the game, bro.
Gosh. Due to League of Legends technical difficulties, we may have to postpone this match. Should I submit a ticket?
Oh, I can see everybody switching. Oh,
Is it working now?
I can see everybody switching. There's one person not in. Who is it? It's Cole. It's literally Cole. Oh, Cole's in. Possibly.
Okay, start it.
Well, I don't think he's actually in. Yeah, it's not working. It's broken. Well, Brady, what do you want to do?
Kind of want to level up.
Oh, we're in! We're in!
You're in?
We're in!
Okay.
Let's go,
Stream,
dude!
Stream.
Oh my god. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally into League
It
of
doesn't
Legends.
even show that Oz is Cole even in it?
Yep, we're in blind pick, brother. Woo! I'm kind of horny
Cole's
now.
bio is I love Brady Vaughn. That's funny.
Jeebus Christ.
Let's go! We made it!
Although I have to stream in 30 FPS. Oh. Somebody dodged. Why? I need to know why. it worked and we dodged.
Was someone not actually in the game?
No, everybody was in. Oh my god.
Did they not lock in their champion?
Oh. Okay, we're in again. Oh no, we dodged again.
What is going on? Well, might as well invite me now.
No, because it's still being really buggy. Okay, we're in. We're in.
Lock in your champions?
Maybe he didn't have runes.
Why would that be a problem?
Because he locked in his
because he
champion and the
locked in
countdown
too
started.
early. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna assume.
That's
Holy moly, Brady! After 12 years, we finally get into draft.
Well done, boys and girls. We did it. What time is it? 10? Should I order a pizza?
If you order me one,
Okay.
will you order me a pizza?
Oh wait, no, none of our Duke cards work, so we can't order a pizza. God.
Order me a pizza in Raytown, bro. I'll give you my address. Buy me pizza.
If you give me money, I'll buy you pizza.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, and Josh, thanks for tuning into the stream. He just said I have a Domino's gift card. I can order a pizza. Thank you, Josh, for coming in clutch.
Where do you see
Since
that?
none of our Duke cards work, he texted me. He just heard me say that on stream and then
Bro,
texted me.
have Josh order me a Domino's pizza, and I'll let him play Quinn. If Josh buys me a pizza, I'll let him
Josh
play
buys
Quinn.
me a pizza.
You get to play
Wait,
Yasuo,
what'd
and
he
you get to
say?
play Quinn.
Hang on.
Against mixed
He
team.
says no. He says no.
But Brady gets to play Yasuo, and Josh gets to play Quinn.
Why would we do that? We would want the mouth fight.
No, because Josh wants to play Quinn. It's dirty, dude.
Well, no, but that would be like separate games.
Josh, I won't flame you in our next match if you buy me a pizza. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna flame you. Oh god.
Can I open my beef jerky? I'm starving. Josh and I played tennis for the first time since last season. Good. He 6-0'd me. Now I want Tanner to play Josh in tennis. To show him that not all kids from our school are bad. So I was significantly better before I stopped playing for a year.
Should I order a pizza even though it'll take an hour to get here?
Our pizza's probably gonna take an hour. If we get a pizza, we have to get the cookie and brownie thing, though. What time does Domino's close? Let's see.
Nick!
What?
Do you want to split a pizza?
What?
I'm ordering a pizza.
Okay.
Do you want some?
Not
It closes at 11. So if you're getting pizza,
You're a loser.
really, but I mean, like, sure.
Shut up.
So if we don't get a pizza, I wouldn't be that upset because I have ramen. But I mean, we're gonna be up super late, so it might be worth it. It also sucks that it took this long to get in the game because that means we're gonna have to play poker. Like, thank you,
Should I
Josh.
get a medium or two mediums or one large?
What's the cost of each?
What?
So one large would be $10, up to 3 toppings, or it's $9 for 2 mediums. Oh no, it's $8.99 each. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm just
Then,
gonna get the large.
one large. Yeah. I was gonna say there's no way.
So thin crust or thin or stuffed?
Hopefully these are fast
Thin
games.
crust or
but
stuffed?
I don't know, probably thin. Thin crust is really good. Is it Domino's or where? Are you
No,
getting
it's
it from?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut's thin crust is really good.
I know, bro.
If it was Domino's, I'd honestly go stuffed, but because it's Pizza Hut, I'd probably go thin.
I don't think Domino's has stuffed crust, just to be clear. I think Pizza Hut's like the only one that does.
Oh, what do you call like normal crust?
Thick crust? Hand tossed?
Oh. Hand tossed, there you go.
I continue to toppings. What toppings are we feeling? We get 3. We're gonna go pepperoni, sausage, bacon, or meatball.
I have bacon.
Okay, we'll go for the bacon.
Okay, as riveting as this conversation is, what do you think that Ryan's team has to do to win this game? Because I honestly don't see how they do.
Dude, I think it's really hard for Ryan to win this game. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have to somehow smurf. Did Connor buy the Seraphine skin? I think he did. I don't think he had that last time they played. I think Connor has since picked up KDA All Out Seraphine.
That skin is like $20. Wow,
It's
that shows Connor's dedication to winning
$25.
this tournament. Yeah.
Excuse you. $25 for 3 skins though. That's
If
what it is.
anything, that shows Connor's dedication to winning this tournament.
Yeah, dude. Connor is now planning on playing Seraphine throughout, so ban his Seraphine. It's too dirty. Stop this cancer lane. Okay, like in all seriousness though, I think you have to take this ability for them to go Seraphine Karma away from them. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
Because what I'm thinking is maybe if you ban maybe you specifically target the Karma. I don't know, because
No, I think banning Seraphine's
right,
better.
but
or
if you ban
stealing
Seraphine, Connor picks another champion and they still go Karma.
Yeah, I've tried to.
Whereas if you ban the Karma, he has to default to something else. But I'm not going to go into too much strategy. I'm just curious to see if you kick him off of that specific lane, if they put Zhao back in the bot lane. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I just think going Vygar ADC into that lane is a terrible idea.
I
Like,
don't
you're
know
just
what
gonna
the
get
plan is
completely
there.
booked
I'm
out.
not going to lie.
Like Vygar mid here was like fine. Like I'm like, okay, that's pretty good.
Yes,
And then
yes.
if you
Hold on. Mick joined the chat and says, I see Ryan didn't look at their match against us. We completely agree with you, Mick. We're going through
hang on,
draft
are you in
and
game
we're
right now? I can't see it.
Now I
No,
am.
never mind. You're in game or you're in loading?
No,
screen?
I'm in loading screen.
Okay. For some reason, it just went black for a second there.
Yeah, I see that now. Okay, do I have to have... Do I have to
Because,
have
like,
the
if-
client open, or will it not work if I don't? Because I wanted to, like, read chat.
Do you
I
not
think
two
I have
monitors?
to have
I
it
played
open.
two monitors. Right now, I cannot see it. Now I can see it.
Yeah, I think it's because I have to leave it open.
You can pull it up on your phone.
These are facts, but first I need to finish ordering my pizza because I'm starving, bro.
Did I just hear the game start? Oh my god. We could have missed level 1 invade there. Honestly, no one's going to invade, so if you want to, you can order your pizza right now.
I don't know, bro. Connor does his research. He's probably going to stack a bush and kill the jungler. Because that's what happened.
Are they going to invade with... I guess they have Thresh. I mean...
Do I have to have League open for it to stream?
Yes.
A second ago, it was working just fine, and then randomly it started going black. That's kind of lame. Whatever.
Like, I cannot see the game right now.
I know. I just need to place this order and then go.
Yeah. Wait, let's see if I can... Oh, I should have just tried to spectate their game. Okay, I can just spectate Cole. Hang on. I can do this.
Until minions spawn.
Josh, are you going to Cole's room, or are you going to stay in your room? His siblings are over, so you can hang out with them. You could, if you want. It'll be cheaper. Then you can use more of the gift card. Because you could probably get a pizza and the cookie brownie if you want to. Cookie brownies are really good. Cookie brownies are Domino's, right? Yeah. It's not Pizza Hut.
Cookie brownies? Yeah.
Yeah. Up to you though. You could just get a pizza too. I wouldn't complain, or 2 pizzas, whatever your gift card would cover. If it's $15. Because Domino's pizzas are kind of expensive. They are in fact stacking the bush.
I'm sorry, I'm paying. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Sending your order. Please don't close out. Okay, we're good, bro.
Okay, nothing happened level 1.
Surprise.
Surprise. Okay.
Alright, let's go. Okay. Breaking down lane by lane, I think if Logan really struggled to deal with Zhao,
Cole's gonna.
I hope
struggle
Cole
with him
just
even more.
smurfs, dude. I hope
Cole
Cole
had
just
some early
smurfs and
trades.
beats
Some
up
good
Zhao.
early trades.
That is true. Oh, he's dodging the Qs.
Let's go, Cole. I believe in you.
He's dodging the level 1 Aatrox Qs that he can't adjust. That threshold
Okay.
did not hit. Wow. Holy. That was questionable. Sorry.
I missed that. I mean, I saw the
That
hook
was
hit.
that was
I
a
missed the
magnetic
actual-
hook, dude.
Sometimes they do
Cole's
that.
winning
I
the
don't know.
early game.
Let's go, Cole. I believe in you.
I don't.
If Cole wins this lane, they win the game. Let's just put it like that.
That's not true at all.
Yes, it is.
Have you ever
Just
seen
believe.
Cole play?
Hey, just believe.
It's okay.
If Cole turns into a fucking diamond carry this game, then they win this game easy mode.
Hard
Oh,
facts.
Dan Cole's dead. Does he have ignite?
Cole is trying to beat up on Zhao top lane. Here comes the Olaf in for a gank. It was warded, so Cole backs up. Let's see if he actually realizes that Olaf is standing on the ward. I believe he is. Okay. Cole's actually... Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's huge.
Oh, Cole's dead.
Oh, Cole with the jukes? Okay, Cole actually gets out.
Wow. Whoa, good job.
Cole
Good job,
doesn't
Cole.
use his flash, and
Very good
Zhao
escape.
has to flash
Yeah.
to do that. That's
great. That's great.
really good for Cole. Great job there.
They're
Although
trading
he
scuttles.
really needs to stop trying to take trades into
They-
Zhao here. Like, no.
I
Okay,
mean,
okay.
I don't really know what that was, but
Um,
good job earlier.
while he was 1 auto from dying, he decided to jump in instead of out. Curious decision, but it's a learning experience. Unfortunately, that kill goes over to Zhao, so we'll definitely see him snowball.
Somehow the Seraphine. Okay, I didn't realize it was Seraphine who took the farm. Okay,
Yes,
that makes
it's
sense
farming
though.
Seraphine. Oh,
Okay,
the
here we
flash
go.
E. That's a big
It's a
gank,
big
but
hit,
Hecarim didn't,
maybe?
Hecarim didn't hold the E. He kind of just went in instantly. It doesn't matter. He
They
still
still
gets
get the kill though.
That's really good.
That's good. That's great.
This is well played by Ryan side so far.
I'm surprised that Connor, like the Karma Seraphine, isn't completely poking them out of lane.
I really think that they just didn't know that Zhao was going top. Even after draft, I still don't think that they knew that Aatrox was going until while they got in game.
Well, I was saying that I thought that they were gonna get completely poked out of lane, but they're not yet.
I don't think that they get poked out of lane because it's Karma Seraphine early game. It's a scaling lane, right? You play
Yeah.
to not die.
It still does a ton of Karma damage. Is kind of broken now.
Not
It does
not
like her
really.
empowered ult still does a ton of damage.
Right, but her
like,
empowered
not
ult's
like
on
it
a
does
30-second
later.
cooldown.
Yeah, that's true. Or empowered Q, I meant.
Yeah, that's also what I meant. Lol. Cole just eats the Aatrox W into big damage.
And he's gonna
That's-
take a ton of damage here. He might die.
He has
Okay,
to
has the flash.
Wow. I think that they just need to tell Cole to play conservative. He needs to stop trying to flex
Fight.
here. I love Cole. He's a nice kid, but like he needs to he needs to take it and accept that he's gonna lose this lane. Hecarim's out.
Malzahar? No,
Malzahar
Malzahar.
runs up. That's a good run by Malz. Forces Hecarim out, but whatever. Malzahar's now missing the wave. Okay, like going in right now. I mean, big trade.
He's gonna get third Q to die.
And gets pulled back and dies.
Like he just doesn't need to be trading. Like especially when he's already half health against an Aatrox. Like health for health wise, Aatrox lost that trade, but it doesn't matter because you start the trade at half health.
Red team's gonna get the early dragon.
I also just think it was a mistake throwing Cole back top against this team. But I guess
They
they just
didn't
didn't realize
know.
that Dow was
They
top.
didn't
Yeah,
know.
that makes sense. Just another. This is like the second time that Ryan has neglected to do research against the other team, which has just come back to bite him. Who'd they play last week? There was something big that they just didn't understand.
I don't know.
That they didn't ban.
I think he played Alex's team last week, or maybe it was Mix.
It was Alex's, and they didn't
No, I
ban.
think it was Mix because that was the game that we're like, oh, Cole played Seraphine and played it well because that was recent.
No, because Connor. That was 2 weeks ago. Connor played Mick last week. Last week was Alex, and they didn't ban the Ash, which was a huge mistake.
Right, you're right. That's the one that I was building the cabinet while you were.
Yeah. Yeah, I casted that one as well. With Connor.
I mean, like good trade, but like you don't. Once you get your burst damage off, you need to leave. Like, you don't keep extending the trade, right? So like Cole had to jump on Aatrox there. He got his burst damage off and then opted to stay and continue fighting the Aatrox. After he got free damage off, he could have just walked away.
Now, unless mid lane, unless someone gets super ahead here, they have no way to fight a 3-0 Aatrox. He's just gonna be a raid boss for the rest of the game.
Top lane's 0-3 at nearing 8 minutes now. That's really, really bad for Ryan's team. They need to. We need to see an adjustment up there if Ryan has any playoff chances.
Josh, if you wanted, you can come to my room after you get the pizza. You can cast with me and Caleb. Caleb and I, sorry.
Caleb and me, actually. Good English, Brady.
You can cast with Caleb and
Me, not I.
why?
Because the rule is if it's in the subject or the predicate. So because it's at the end of the sentence, the second half, you say me. Just take out the other person, and that's how you know if it's I or me.
Okay.
So it's like Caleb and I are
And come
casting
cast
if
with
you would
me,
like to
yeah.
join, but it's
Yeah.
if you want to cast
I see. Yeah.
Caleb and me. Because you wouldn't say if you want to
English
cast.
legend.
Oh my gosh! The
Caleb and
Seraphine
Brady.
ulti goes wide, and then Hecarim gets out because of it. Ooh, that has to hurt.
Wow, big throw on Connor's part.
Connor didn't see the route, I guess, and just shot it right in front of the stable.
I'm
Hecarim.
seeing one diamond player in this game. It's not Connor right now. You're gonna have to step it up, man.
Connor pointed out that Zhao is definitely not diamond, and even he doesn't believe so. But like, he was diamond and still like knows the game well. But Connor is a highest elo player in this tournament, and we just saw that whiffed ulti. I can't. I literally can't flame him, dude. I just hit plat for the first time. Oh my gosh, Cole's 2 levels down right now. He's that's really rough.
He just needs to sit under turret. Like that
He
wave would have
has
pushed
to sit
into
under
him.
turret.
That wave was pushing into him, and he just tried to go up to it instead of letting it come into him. Because he probably wouldn't have lost a single minion if he just sat back. Maybe. He may have lost one. But regardless, better than losing your entire health bar. And he dies to Olaf. And he goes in instead of ward hopping out. Oh, well, he did ward hop out, but it may have been too little too late. Oh, he does make out. Okay. Like, I don't know why Cole made it so risky there instead of just ward hopping out at the beginning, but I guess he lived. I think next game, like, they should try to flex.
Oh, I
Cole
have the
back to
stream
support.
title as the wrong thing. Hang on, let me fix that real quick.
What's your stream title?
It's the last Intramurals match.
Oh.
Team Inactive versus Sir Dot Mix a lot.
When are you gonna start your podcast, huh?
Dude, I would love to start a podcast. I don't know what to talk about though.
Christina started a podcast. She's talking about economic or personal finance with her dad, which I mean, but literally you could just like talk, you know, like do what Misfits
Well, I would
does.
want to do it with like my friends.
Yeah, do that.
Do you guys want to do it?
I'd do it.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
We could just talk about random things and have fun. Okay, sorry. Back to the game. There's a lot of fighting
Okay,
going
back
on
to
right
the
now,
game.
and I've not been talking
Ryan,
about it.
Ryan actually, wow, Ryan just did
They just had a
got
huge
4 kills
fight.
there.
Okay,
Wow.
yeah. I really should have paid attention. They just went from 1 to 3 to 5 to 3. Literally a quadra
hang
kill
on,
on
I'm
the
gonna
bottom
go-
side of the map. That is
I'm gonna go back
huge.
there. You should go back
That
there.
is true
and
because
watch
we're
that
just going to
fight.
be taking Dragon here. Let me pull this up. Time controls. Let us go back to the start of this fight. Let's start to break down.
Okay,
this
so
fight.
Connor hit the Seraphine ult. And then they Malzahar ult the Hecarim.
Okay, hold on.
Hecarim
hold on.
flashes
I'm-
out.
Stop,
and
stop,
then
stop, stop,
Vygar
stop,
one-shots
stop.
the entire backline.
I have it pulled up on my screen. Okay, so the Thresh Hook lands into the Hecarim dive. We hit the 2-man Seraphine ulti, but it doesn't matter because they just have so much like tankiness and damage.
Yeah.
Malzahar
They
ults
throw
the Hecarim,
everything on the
it
Hecarim.
doesn't
The
matter
Hecarim
at all.
doesn't die.
Vygar hits the triple stun. That's what won them the fight.
Yeah.
Vygar hit a triple stun into a triple W, so Vygar just triple killed him, and then they
That
just
was a
fight.
game-changing play.
That is a
by-
huge play by
Ryan
Ryan.
team
Well
there.
played.
However, we still have this scaling Hecarim in the top lane. But right now
Aatrox.
he's on an island. Aatrox. Right now he's on an island and we don't have to deal with it, so that's okay. For now, we can just put him in the back of our mind and pretend he doesn't exist. Though Hecarim might be about to face the harsh reality of this Hecarim. I mean, of this
Nick
Aatrox.
says up until the point he swapped Zhao to top, Connor was humble and diligent. I miss humble, diligent Connor. Yeah, well, Connor wishes that
I
he
would
could
like to
hit
see some better Seraphine
ultis.
ults here. Yeah.
Dude, Connor's gonna be so mad that Gold or Platts flamed him. I get to call myself a Plat player now.
Like, the first Seraphine ulti was just a whiff. The second one, like, I mean, it just didn't hit the right targets.
It was kind of a panic ulti to get them off, but it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a big
Oh,
Seraphine
here's a
ulti,
good
though.
Seraphine ulti.
It doesn't matter.
It
They're
doesn't
fighting in the
matter, though,
Vygar
because
cage, dude.
we have a
Vygar just
Vygar.
blows them up. Okay.
The Vygar double kill
This
coming
is
through.
huge coming out of Ryan.
We now have a 5-0 Vygar against a 3-0 Aatrox.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
let's
lie,
grow
I
all
think
of our
the
abilities
5-0
while
Vygar wins that.
Olaf is CC immune. Let's use their CC while he's CC immune. Good idea.
Makes sense. The Olaf ult is down though, so they could look for a re-engage. And they just hit him with a W, I think, right? Yeah, he has to back off.
Well, I need to re-disable time controls.
This Aatrox is trying to 1v4.
Okay, he goes in. He gets Vygar stunned. Vygar lands a W. Okay, Aatrox is huge.
Oh,
Aatrox is
the
huge.
Aatrox is 1v4ing.
Jax is going in?
1v4ing. Jax is entering the fight.
Okay, everybody gets out alive. We're fine. We take that, we leave. We leave.
That's all that matters, but that's just an example of how much of
You
a
literally
raid box
cannot hold
Aatrox
this.
has
You
become.
literally cannot hold this. Back up. Okay, unfortunate
Like, they-
loss for blue.
Ugh.
Aatrox is so big. We need to start seeing heal cut. We have an Oblivion Orb on the Vygar, but we need, like, finished heal cut items. We need 60%
Yes.
grievous wounds.
Like, I honestly expected Aatrox to die there, but instead he just
Okay,
became a raid
Jax-
boss that was unkillable.
Jax eats
Cole
the
was
Aatrox
way too
W.
forward there, yeah. He just didn't need to be there in the first place.
My cat is sitting on my desk, and it's cute.
Because I just don't really understand why he's over here. Because he's not taking wolves. Someone else took wolves. He's just kind of chilling right there, and then it causes him to die. Aatrox is not able to kill anyone else, but they will get this red buff.
This is a huge fight for red. Aatrox is just so big. It literally doesn't matter that they pushed into Vanish because Aatrox just runs through their entire team. Like, that's so
Yeah.
sad.
And that also distributes gold to the rest of the team too because it's so strong.
Really unfortunate for blue. They had a huge fight that kind of turned, and Vygar just gets ulti and he's dead. Wow. The Seraphine ulti catches Cold, but does it matter? Why are you still trying to fight? Okay, he gets out.
They're looking for this drag coming up in a minute, I guess. They're gonna push bot and try to back off to it.
Aatrox is so big, man.
And all he has is a gore drinker too.
Right. but
Vigar
he
had
has-
more gold
he
than him
has-
before the fight.
He has a gore drinker and merc treads, so he has tenacity.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that.
I wonder if he's running tenacity runes. Okay, I don't know why.
I don't really know what they're fighting with without the entirety of their team.
Like they opted into that.
I know.
A Hecarim and a Thresh tried to take on 4 members. They do get a trade
I
kill
guess,
from the
I
tower.
guess they got a kill for it, 1 for 1, I guess. Somehow that worked out in their favor.
They have to shut down the Aatrox. They can't just keep fighting into him for free.
They could look for a fight here. Aatrox is backing. Do they see it? Do
That
they
is
ward them?
true.
No.
They know
It's
Aatrox is gone, but they just can't catch him. It doesn't matter. Drags up in 7 seconds.
I think Aatrox will be back in time for the fight, though. They don't have enough damage to burst down
Oh
the...
my
That's also
God.
a problem with not running an ADC here, is they don't have enough damage to burst down objectives. Though, the entire red team is backing, but I think we're about to see an Aatrox only 5.
Aatrox just builds Spirit, dude. He's not dying. He has Gore Drinker freaking...
Spirit against Lux. Oh my
That's
gosh,
so
it's
bad.
terrible.
Especially because their 2 carries are on AP champion.
And Vigar's dead.
They get the Malzahar, but Aatrox just walks through them all. Like, they played double AP and just gave Aatrox a free Spirit buy. Like, I don't know.
I just don't... I think they just lost in draft.
They
Like,
did lose in draft, you're correct. But even then, we saw a couple admirable efforts. Like, we saw a really good fight.
Yeah.
I mean, technically right now the score's tied. Like, you can't just, like, bash them, but it's just...
I understand. It's just like this game is not
needed-
winnable.
They needed to pay attention to last week's
To
match.
last week's game, or even better, just not pick. Maybe they assumed it was Karma top at first, and that's why they picked the Vigar into Karma Seraphine, which obviously the lane didn't go bad, but I would have rather seen an AD carry and then have the Vigar go mid. Like a Vigar mid pick here would have been great.
You have to play an ADC, especially after. I mean,
Because
Aatrox
APCs
is
are
last.
good if you don't have AP elsewhere on your team, but now all of their carries are AP, and so all they have to do is build MR. and the
Like
game's
Jax
over.
isn't an AD carry, right? Like you don't have carry, and he's just building full tank.
Not if
Look
you're
at-
owning forward. You're
Look
not.
at the Cold. Look at Cold build. It's just
He's
it's
just
straight
building
tank.
straight tank.
Hey, I'll be
yeah.
right back because my pizza's here. I think.
Oh, that's fast. Yeah, both teams resetting, getting ready for probably the last 1 or 2 fights of the game. If they take Baron here, they can probably just run it down mid from the red side. Aatrox is so far ahead. Let me look at gold. Aatrox has the most gold in the game by almost 3,000. That's insane. The entire gold disparity between the teams is on Aatrox, so it's even until you even get to that champion.
Yeah. Why? Oh.
Was that your pizza already? That was fast.
Yes, it was. Aatrox is dead. Aatrox should die. Aatrox is not dying. Aatrox is not dying. Okay, they get him. They finally get him.
They killed him. They could probably kill Olaf here too, possibly.
Especially now that he's
Oh,
out of his
great
role.
Everfrost.
Dalp is going in way too ham, being that low. He just goes down for it.
Yeah. Well, they killed the Aatrox, but they can't really get anything off of it, which is kind of unfortunate. If they kill Aatrox, they have a chance. I mean, they have to kill Aatrox first, and that's a task in itself. Does Aatrox have TP? Aatrox does have TP. They could go for this Baron here if they wanted to. They see Hecker in bot lane. I think they really should be going for this Baron with the Aatrox TP up, but it looks like they're just not going to.
Huh? Was it Domino's? It's Pizza Hut. You want a big plate? You get one piece. I mean, I'm gonna throw it in the fridge. Can you grab me a water too? Oh, it did not. Can you grab me a water? Just take the biggest piece. No, put it back. You get this.
Well,
Nick,
Karma
give it back.
overextended without her team.
Deal.
And paid the price for it.
No. $3.
It's kind of unfortunate because if red team took the advantage of taking the Baron like 2 minutes ago, they probably could have just split top, run it down mid,
That was the
and
game.
taken in
Did
hibs
the
by
game
now.
not finish?
No.
Red team looking for the bushwhack here. We have 0 blue trinkets. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah, we have 1 blue trinket, but it's down on Vigar. They're looking for bushwhacks. Honestly, I think red team should just start the Baron.
What are they gonna do? Stop them?
Exactly. Like, I feel like red team could be pressuring their advantage a lot more right now, and they're just not.
The payment was $3 and you got me a drink, so it's $2 now.
I've never said I was
No. I said $3 and then you got me a drink, so I was like, okay, $1 off. Yeah.
No.
Okay, then I'll just pay you less than what I owed you already.
It's like $8.
That was not $8, buddy.
It was 9.
It was $18.
What? It was not $18?
Yes, it was. You want me to show you the receipt, Brady?
Oh, the delivery fee and the tip, I guess?
Yes.
Again, like, why haven't we done this for the last 3 minutes? They just run down their team
And
with
then
the
Nick
Fed
took a
A-Track.
piece that was the size of 2 pieces. Because they cut their pizza like garbage. I
Like,
mean,
they could have
they're
had
just getting
Baron
wrecked
3
now.
minutes ago, but, I mean...
It doesn't matter. They don't need Baron.
Yeah, I know. They get it now.
This
But,
was
I
the
mean, they're going to
first
win this game regardless. It's just, like, they're taking way longer than they need to finish out this game. It's giving Vigar the chance to scale.
Food than I bought.
No, I haven't.
I don't know.
I haven't eaten anything that you bought for you.
Lunch meat.
You didn't buy that for you. That's a
bread.
common item. I bought this for me. Wait! Oh, never mind, never mind. I thought that was blue team that just took Baron for a second. They're so ahead, Nick.
Yeah, shot's not even one.
Mm-hmm. He has 12k gold.
Poor Cole.
Ryan has the most gold on his team with 8.9, almost 9k. Zhao is over 3k ahead of Ryan.
Yep.
I mean, Red just dominates. What is Jax doing? Jax is so pushed up. He's just going to get bodied here. Oh my gosh. That is so lucky by the Jax. He snuck right by the Aatrox there. Okay, we're looking for an engage. Doesn't get anything off. We get a flash for nothing. So that's decent, I guess. They have Zhao splitting in the side lane. He can just kind of crash that wave. And they can't send their whole team to go kill Zhao because they just lose mid.
Wait, why is
Because they're trying to pick him, I guess. I don't know. They're just trying to look for anything to stop the Aatrox, but they can't. They shouldn't opt in fights. This is a big pick, though.
Oh, hey, hello. There goes the Karma, which and it isn't a huge pick, but I mean, it's still a pick.
Red side also doesn't realize that all of their gold is on Aatrox and kind of the Olaf.
And also, I don't think
Okay,
Vigar
Jax
realized
walked
that
away, but he opted in for a few more autos again. Like,
I don't think it was
why are
worth
we
it to
still
waste the
going in?
Vigar ult. I don't know why we wasted the Vigar ult on the Karma as well, because now they have nothing to execute Aatrox. Like if we save, like
Aatrox is
wait,
level 15.
using it on Karma
He's just
isn't
gonna
even worth
smack
it.
everybody.
Yeah. I honestly would have slayed Aatrox in there, trying to get him back into turret range. Okay, Seraphine's dead. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, Seraphine died.
I think that there's just nothing to say here, though.
Yeah, they just. I mean, they can.
Aatrox is
take
so
top
ahead.
it.
He literally is not gonna die the rest of the game.
Yeah. Take the inhib. That inhib is somewhat free.
I mean,
I don't know why
think
they
that they
left
could have
it.
got that. It was 3v4. It was 3v4. Zhao didn't have OP. Zhao didn't have Sterax.
Yeah.
He just... Yes! I haven't tried it. I kind of just guessed. I didn't have a recipe to follow, so I just was... I literally have no idea. I drank it whenever it was hot, and it tasted good, but I don't know. I did. I added over half of it. It was below half whenever I just boiled water. And I filled it up to 3/4 full. It doesn't matter.
Decent Seraphine ulti.
It literally, they can't do anything to stop him. That's one thing that they don't have is like really reliable disengage. Like they can Vagar cage, but it doesn't matter. I know.
Like if the Vigar and Aatrox just ran at them right now, they probably win it.
Olaf and Aatrox
I mean,
are
it's
probably just
Olaf and
2v5 right now.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
And we're about
go
to see
in.
an attempt.
Don't run out.
Okay, let's
Go
go.
in.
Let's go. Okay, the Thresh Lantern out. And look at their... Oh,
If
they
they
have
win
Ocean
in-
Soul too. So they're full health again.
Yeah, if they ran in there, they'd
Nice.
kill them.
Yep, blue's hopeless. I don't think that anything can happen. Literally, I don't think anything could happen that could allow them to win the game.
I don't think so either, but I
Into the
think
double
the red
Seraphine
team could've
route, into
finished
the
this
big
game
damage,
5
it's
minutes
just
ago.
whatever. I agree, but let them do what
Like,
they
they're
do.
finished
If they want to play slow,
yeah.
they can play slow. It's better to not force... Okay, huge Hecarim multi. Huge Hecarim multi!
The problem with them playing slow is they're letting Vigar continuously
Okay,
scale.
that Hecarim multi was huge.
That was huge.
They have both of their carries. Oh my god.
But Aatrox is huger.
Sterix the size of his entire health bar with Karma shields and whatnot. Oh my gosh. Okay, runs through them all. Doesn't matter. Nothing they can do.
And he's full health again.
Woohoo! Triumph Ocean Soul, fair champion.
And they're full health again.
Hey, remember that time they almost killed Olaf and Aatrox? Me neither.
I mean, pretty good first game from Red Team. I'm both teams. I just think they should have pushed the end earlier because they definitely had the chance to.
So, like, once again, we see blue team, Ryan's, they aren't performing just like bad, right?
Yeah.
Like they play decent. It's just like little things like they got out drafted hard this game. They can't do anything to shut down their comp.
Yeah, it's very true.
And so like even outside of that, like they just have a couple bad plays.
Aatrox
and
or
everything
Gold,
goes
they're all dead.
They stop the Nexus from dying, but does Aatrox even get close to dying? Do they just disengage, or is Aatrox going to 1v5?
I think Aatrox is looking for the 1v5. It's way more entertaining.
Uh-huh. I believe this is what we call Zhao Brain, according to Connor.
Zhao
Aatrox
Brain?
says, I want a 1v5 until he goes for the 1v5.
Oh, great Seraphine ult there.
They have to use QSS. He runs into the... He has so much tenacity. I can't see runes, but I'm confident Zhao's running Legend Tenacity. They're just running at them. They could have ended the game already. Does Zhao die? Wow.
Oh, Zhao dies.
They agreed for kills
Wow.
and they don't end the game.
God damn it. And the Nexus survives with 1 health until they run at it again.
They can win.
Yeah, you think so? Scaling Vigar.
This is where Ryan says it's okay, boys. We scale.
I mean, Connor's trying to fight this. We'll see how it works out. Oh, okay. The entire cavalry's pulling up.
Hey, don't worry. They have Ocean Soul. Connor's
Yeah,
gonna
and
be
he's
full
full
health in a few
health again.
seconds.
And they take Baron and run it down the mid lane. That is what I'd like to see in the next 30 seconds. Okay, so red team should just be able to run it down mid lane in the game here. Okay, good pick on Jax. I mean, it doesn't really matter how they play this.
The Jax with no mythic item because he had the first item Thornmail.
Is that all he has?
Yep. He has Thornmail and Sterix.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong. He's building the Divine Sunderer now.
Wow, I don't think you should have built Sterix before you built the mythic item.
Okay, they just run through. Kind of toxic. Just end the game, man. Just end the game. Okay, the game froze for me.
I'm assuming they won.
Yep.
Yeah, it also
Game
froze for
over.
me. What actually happened there is the league client broke, but Ryan's team brought it all the way back to win the game.
Alright. GG. I believe that officially means Ryan is out of playoffs, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Which is really sad because, again, Ryan's team is, like, showed decent performances. Like, they've showed their strengths, and, like, little things happen that just lose them every single game.
It's just, I think a big part of it is preparation. Like,
Right.
knowing
Like you
what
said,
you're
they haven't had
going
the
up
opportunity to practice. They
Yeah, like
had
that's-
zero idea that Zhao was going top lane.
That's 2 games now where they, like, especially game 1, if they had prepared for the match beforehand, they would be a lot better in the ban phase and the pick phase, and then just be ready to take on the challenges that they're going to have to face instead of just, like, picking whatever comes to mind and, like, banning what they see on their profiles. Like, pay attention to the matches earlier in the series. Like, these teams, we've seen the evolution of these teams as they've gone along, so you should have a good idea of what to ban against each team. But
Right.
that's the second time now that we've seen Ryan's team just not being ready for these matches, which is kind of unfortunate because if they were, they probably could have made playoffs, or at least had a lot better chance of it.
There's a lot of games that they could have won.
Definitely. Because, yeah, they're playing well, they're just losing in draft because they're not prepared. It's like, it's very unfortunate.
Is Michael's? How do you spell Michael's? Like, doesn't he do it weird? Doesn't that have like 2 eyes or something? What?
Are you in the game?
Yes, sorry. I literally can't invite you though.
Okay. If anyone can, do it. But if not, then
I
just
don't
activate
think
it.
I don't think you can because
That's fine.
I invited you.
Oh, here we go. I may disappear during draft to go get Josh, or if we're lucky, it could be directly after draft and in between the two games.
I'm excited to see this second game, even though the stakes are out. Stakes are off, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, me too.
I'm curious to see how Ryan responds for their last stand, last hurrah, to see what they have planned. Let's see how they respond to the Zhao top lane threat.
I think first of all they need to be throwing Cole in the support lane and trying to switch around their roles, but furthermore, they just need to have better bans. Like they need to even if they don't necessarily ban, don't put Cole top. No, Twitch chat, that is not the move. We saw how that worked last game.
Cole, you literally got shit on.
But if you're on the Seraphine role in the support, then first of all that takes
Connor.
Connor's Seraphine, because you guys are their second pick, I guess. So they don't necessarily have the chance to first pick it, but yeah.
Nick says in the chat.
Nick says the prep was not there. Like, you just gotta prep against these teams. It's not prepping. That's clearly shown. But that doesn't mean this game is unwinnable. Like, you guys still have a decent chance. I would like to see. I mean, you could ban the Karma. That's a fine ban. Or ban out Zhao top. Like, yeah, you have to throw a Soraka ban in there somewhere, of course.
They didn't even ban Soraka last game.
Oh, they didn't even play it. Wow.
I don't think Connor
They didn't
wants to
even
play
need the
Soraka.
Soraka. Yeah, you probably were correct. At this point, they can kind of just play what they want to, though. At the same time,
Cole said, I just said ban Aatrox and they shushed me.
Wait, did you leave the game?
who's dogging who for draft? We didn't dog Mick at all.
He's mad at Connor specifically.
Oh.
I don't have a draft link.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I have the draft link, but hang on. Let me go get.
Maybe it's just
It's in Discord. It's in
Yeah,
Discord.
okay.
I'll be right back.
Thank you, Cole, for posting the draft link. Oh, yeah. Sorry. We're ready. Oh, crap. I'm streaming the wrong one. Whoops. I'm ready, by the way. Oh, man. Let's go. We're finally getting the draft. Woo. Okay. Starting off, let's see what Connor bans into Ryan. We're going to ban the Pike. Probably going to see the Blitzcrank again. And then I think their third ban was Ash. We'll see what he does this time. Okay, we're going to see the Zac ban again coming out of Ryan. We're going to see the Blitzcrank as expected. We're going to ban the Hecarim, taking it away. So I'm assuming Aaron is not going to be playing Hecarim here. Aaron might not even jungle. Standard bans from Connor. We're going to ban the Udyr too. Are we going to take the Olaf? Connor takes his Seraphine. That's expected. I really feel like I need to see... I need to see Connor's team not on Karma Seraphine. Like, they're kind of just allowed to play this for free. And, like, who knows, maybe that they're only going... Like, if you take them off Karma bot lane, then they don't put Xiao top. I don't know. Maybe I'm ahead of myself here, but... Let's see how Ryan responds to this Karma Seraphine threat again. Let's see how he responds to Aatrox top lane, because we have not seen anything really banned towards either of those lanes. We pick Kai'Sa. What do we go for next? If they don't take Olaf, then I'm pretty sure Evan, not your teammate, is just going to take Olaf on the side of Connor. And we're just going to see a run back of the exact same game as last game. That's what it's shaping up to be. We're picking Rammus in the jungle. Okay. Sir Mix-a-Lot. We're definitely moving things around. I'm curious to see. That might be Cole on Rammus in the jungle. Possibly. We'll have to see how this goes. How does Connor respond to the Rammus? I mean, picking Rammus pretty early is kind of weird. Okay, we just take Seraphine Karma again. Again, we're just giving that up, letting him play it. Trundle. Okay. We're picking Trundle to counter the Rammus. So, for anybody watching that doesn't know, Trundle's ultimate shreds the tank stats of a player. And so, they just pick Trundle to counter pick the tanky Rammus. Also picking Leona here. Don't know how I feel about it. I guess they're just trying to stomp bot lane here. They're really going to look to all in the Seraphine and Karma. Okay, now we see an Aatrox ban. Last week he did play Kale without the Aatrox. Ban the Gnar. Malzahar ban coming out, taking that away from Sabal Talbaron, which pushes him on to Ahri and Annie, I believe. Okay, we're banning Keegan's Lux. Let's see how Ryan's team responds here. So Kagan is going to opt into the Cho'Gath. We've seen this before. Kagan plays it pretty frequently. What does Connor give Xiao here? Kale is open. I don't know if we're going to go Kale. We might see it. We don't know the top lane matchup. I think Aaron is going to go top. I think they moved Cole in the jungle and Aaron's going top. That's why they banned the Hecarim and they picked the Rammus. So they're giving Aaron the counter pick into the Kale. So Aaron can really manipulate this pick if he picks something that can shut down this Kale early. And maybe we see a different side coming out of Sir Mix-a-Lot. What do they pick mid lane? They are going full support comp for this Kale. They are saying, Zhao, carry us, Senpai. Take us to the playoffs. Even though we've already made playoffs, they need Senpai Zhao to carry them to the tournament victory. That's what we're seeing with this team here. The triple support the Kale with the Trundle to shred the tank for the Kale. All of their money is in this Kale, though, so if Aaron gets a favorable matchup here, and he's going to go Renekton to really try to shit stomp this Kale, I'm actually excited to see this. I think Ryan's draft is a lot better, even though they did pick triple tanks into Trundle, which is good in a sense because Trundle can only ult one of them, but also Trundle can ult the most fed tank here. Interested to see how this game goes. So what we see, Brady, from draft is Connor's team goes Seraphine, Karma, Trundle, Kale, Galio. So it's basically just a full comp supporting the Kale.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I like Ryan's comp a lot more so far, from what I see.
Yeah, the only issue is so Cole, I believe, is going Rammus jungle. I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
here.
that looks plausible. Yes.
And they're gonna let Aaron take on Zhao. And Aaron has a favorable matchup, right? He's playing Renekton into Kale.
Yeah,
And so
for sure.
an entire team comp centered around Kale being able to win lane is going to solely rely on Aaron's ability to just stomp this Kale early game. I'm actually excited to see this game. How it plays
Me
out.
too. This is a lot more even of a draft. Like
they did pick triple tanks into Trundle, which Trundle can kind of just ult the strongest tank and make it easy for Kale to shred. But at the same time, then you have two other tanks that can just run at their team. Because their entire comp is centered around Kale. It is purely peel the Kale, let the Kale carry.
we also need the Karma Seraphine to kind of beat Kaisa early, because if not, then Kaisa can just get scaled too.
Well, and that's the same thing, is that they picked Kaisa Leona. Like, they are looking to go in both the bot and the top lane and win this game.
Yeah.
I think this is a
like
much better draft coming out of Ryan's team.
Let's see if they can make it perform. Oh, and I have 3 minutes to go back upstairs and get more pizza. Shout out to Josh for coming in clutch with the pizza. Really appreciate that. He got Cinnabites, like the cinnamon things, brownies, and fucking garlic knots too. Like we're living up there. And 2 pizzas. So thank you, Josh, for coming in clutch.
That's not fair. I want all that stuff. I just have the pizza.
Cole's brother and sister are over, and they're watching on Cole's TV right now as well. So they got to see
Are they watching
the
the stream
entirety
or
of
watching
last game.
Cole?
They're watching that stream. Yeah.
I apologize that your brother is bad at League of Legends. It's all love, though.
We had a short mid-game, like, halftime interview with Cole there for a second. It pretty much went Cole going, do I really have to play another game? And we said yes. And so he's, as you can tell, very excited for the second game as well.
Well, I don't know how much detail I should get into, but I feel like Cole's team does not like Cole. So I'm not surprised that Cole does not want to play this game.
That's fair. But, to be fair, I feel that if Ryan prepped more before last game, that game would have gotten completely differently, regardless of what Cole's performance was. Like, you can't throw Cole against Zhao and expect Cole to perform well. Like, that's not fair against him as a player.
The same thing happened with Logan, right?
Yes. It's like they're not preparing for the team, and they're expecting Cole to be able to win lanes that it's not fair to think he's going to win. Like, I blame Ryan for these losses, not Cole whatsoever. Like, you're throwing Cole against the strongest member of their team, knowing full well if you did preparation, that Cole will be against the strongest member of their team. Like,
I understand.
you can't be expecting him to win that lane. I don't know. You can't be mad at Cole in these scenarios. Throw him on something he's going to be able to play safe and win with, not something that is expected to win lane.
I understand.
Oh, I need to go grab. Okay, let's see. I'll get 1 slice of pizza and a brownie, I guess. Since we have 3 minutes before the game starts. What are you laughing at?
Cole's mic is muted in the call. I'm looking at their Discord call.
Yeah, I see it.
It's just muted.
The mid laner and the top laner are fucking.
They have Cole on the Leona.
What?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
I'd rather have. I mean, that's fine. Like, I think I'd rather see.
I'm not
see him on the
against
lane
it.
here.
I just assumed that that they were just gonna play the all-in bot lane
Yeah.
and let Cole just roam around and do shit on Rammus. But by all means, let's see a Delp.
Sure. I think I'd rather see Dalp on the Leona in this team comp, but I mean, this is fine. It's just, again, you're throwing Cole in a situation where his job is to get the carry fed, which is a very important role. Whereas you could throw him in as Rammus, who has an important role, but also if it doesn't
Especially
work out,
because
like,
we
that's
just
fine.
saw Dalp and Ryan, like,
Yeah,
stomp
like,
Seraphine
do
Karma.
really well bot lane. Yeah, like I think this was another mistake on their team.
It's okay.
I mean, it's fine.
Because I still believe that
Yeah,
their
it's still-
draft,
yeah,
their
they
draft
still-
can
yeah, it was-
beat Connor's team.
100%. I agree.
Connor's team wins late game if the Kale's fed, right? If the Kale's not fed, however, Ryan
lose the
definitely
game,
has a
pretty
comp
much, yeah.
to where they have 3 tanks. How is Connor's team going to kill their team? Whereas you also have a Kaisa to deal with. You have a Renekton that can just... Renekton shreds shields. Keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, Seraphine Karma shields doesn't matter with Renekton. Just to start off. And on top of that, you could even like do something crazy like build Serpent's Fang.
Serpent's Fang.
Because, again,
Yeah,
Connor's
I
team
think you
has
should go
0
that on
damage.
Kaisa. I think you should go that on Kaisa this game.
Connor's team has no damage, besides the Kale, obviously.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of shields. So maybe you can opt into that as the Renekton, because some Renektons do build some lethality. And like this game, you don't have to be as tanky. You already have Cho'Gath and Rammus. And like your goal is to just murder Kale. And
What's
so,
Kaisa? Is it Kraken Slayer, Runaan's IE?
That's the typical build.
Then I think they could go Kraken Slayer, Runaan's IE.
No.
and then
It's
immediately after
Kraken
that,
Slayer Collector. Runon's.
Collector, Runaan's IE.
Then IE.
Okay.
Because you get the double evolve first.
Yeah.
And then you go for the E evolve.
If you win Serpent's Fang instead of Collector, could you still get
Yes.
double evolve? Yeah.
But
right. I think they could set that in if they wanted to.
Collector just gives you the crit.
A ton of damage, yeah.
So
Oh,
stacking
it gives
the
you crit
crit.
for IE.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's true. Okay,
You don't need it for the IE crit, but just so that way you're critting more often, especially whenever you finish IE. Then you have 80% crit, and you're getting increased damage on those crits.
I'll be right back.
Let's go ahead and toggle the in-game league. Let us load up this game. Dalp still doesn't have an icon on my screen. Don't really know why, but we'll take it. All right, I'm going to go get a drink. I'll be back in a sec.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
I ate stream. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Brady, I can hear you eating. Good job.
No problem.
Min,
Josh for that
this
one?
is the second game. Connor won game 1, which I believe officially knocked out Ryan from playoffs. It doesn't look like anything too crazy happened. Let me go ahead and rearrange the scoreboard. Okay. Key things to look at here is that Connor's team very, very support the Kale oriented. Like, Kale is the carry, and everybody else is there to peel the Kale and buff up the Kale. Ryan's team responds really well by giving Aaron Renekton in hopes of just trying to shut down Kale. Lock her down, kill her. Kill her before she can scale.
If I was Trundle, I would have gone bot to top, not top to bot. Because then you're able to try to gank the Kale.
And Renekton is pushed up right now. Granted, it's warded, but, like, you can path around it.
They're looking for a gank bot here, potentially.
And Ryan's team is shoved. Really late cleanse? I don't think that was necessary.
I think they get out fine, though. They don't even have to burn the Leona flash.
Okay, we are going back in! Oh my god!
Questionable engage from the support.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I have nothing to say!
What's up, Ben?
Cole might deserve to get flamed after that one.
We're casting a game. You should have, yeah, their support dissented really hard, which I have no idea who that is, but that was a very questionable play.
You have no idea who that is. His name is Cole, and he goes to Duke. Cole, I love you, buddy. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, watch the comps, though. Comp players.
That's hilarious.
What?
That's funny. Thank you. Yeah, we're casting.
Oh my
this
gosh!
game.
Okay, the Renekton does solo kill the Kale.
Wow, Renekton
This is
solo kills the Kale.
big,
That's really big.
big, boom, huge, big,
like the UMKC
big plans
Intramurals,
for Ryan's team
I'm
here.
just like people who are interested in these games, which is I don't know how many viewers do you have right now, Caleb?
Right now, not that many.
Like 6, which I mean, and plus the people playing. But this isn't a very good game because this guy's just expected it to 2-0 him. So it's like, but
And
won
we're
the
already
first
officially knocked out of playoffs.
yeah, and this team is already out of playoffs. But Galio is terrible. Yeah, I agree. Are you playing poker later? I think in like 30 minutes.
Hey Brady, I know you enjoy talking to your boyfriend, but let's focus on this hype match, bro.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, sounds good. See ya. Fuck off, Caleb.
That was actually huge by the Renekton.
No, that is huge.
Pulls off a
I mean,
solo kill
again-
on the Kale, and as we've already identified, like, Kale's the win con.
Uh-huh.
They drafted solely around Zhao, which, if you remember from the last interview, like, Connor said, we know Zhao's gonna win lane every game. And, like, they drafted around that confidence, and we're already seeing that come back to kind of bite them.
It's very true. Very true. And I mean, does the kill on Seraphine really matter? No.
No, not at all.
Like,
Connor's buying Moonstaff. Congrats. It's already super cheap.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, is this another
Huge.
solo kill?
No,
Almost.
not yet. He's gonna get damage traded back onto him. It ends up being an even trade, which kind of sucks. So as I was just talking to you, we are seeing the Renekton build lethality. I just mentioned that how like
Oh wow, I didn't
kind of in the
notice
higher level builds, like we're seeing Renektons whenever they get like those early kills, they're taking lethality. We see a TP coming in from Galio or Seraphine.
that. I don't think it
It's
matters.
from Seraphine. It does nothing. It
Yeah.
saves the Kale, I guess, but like
Maybe.
also now bot lane has a free dragon.
That's true.
They're not doing dragon. Okay, they don't get free dragon.
Well, I still could.
I
What
know,
is
but
that?
they're gonna opt. He
He
just
smites the. Okay. It's too late now. Seraphine and Trundle are already on their way.
Exactly.
They're gonna lose
I
this
don't-
fight if they try to take
yeah,
it.
that was
They
really
back
bad play.
off.
Really bad. Like Ryan was focused on the wave.
Now they get free dragon.
Like I think I get that like you need to shove in your wave or whatever, but like man, come
Dragon
on.
was
Just
more
take, just take
important.
the
there.
dragon.
Yeah.
Your Seraphine TP top lane for nothing. Like you gotta punish it. Like you get a free dragon.
Yeah.
I don't care that you miss minions. Seraphine's also missing minions. You're already up 30 CS on her. Like just take the dragon. Okay, we see.
Questionable flash by Leona, or not flash, engage. There's the flash,
Yeah,
but even then
okay.
he's still dead. Something tells me Ryan's team is not very happy at Cole right now.
Kuhaku in the chat says it's Prowler's Claw Renekton, which yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the build.
Huh, that's interesting. I've never seen that before.
Whenever they get an early lead, like some people just straight up go lethality, which I love. I
Yeah.
love that, right? He doesn't necessarily need the Gore Drinker. He already has a ton of tanks, so you can just run in and just shred.
Does it fall off really hard late?
No, I mean like Renekton as a champion falls off, right? Because
Yeah.
like you aren't actually tanky enough, and you can't keep stacking damage to be an assassin. But like no,
Yeah.
I mean like Prowler's Claw just gives him more burst potential, less survivability.
Okay, makes sense.
And like the goal here is to shred the Kale, right? So like if you trade kills with the Kale, I feel like it's more worth for your team because then you have a Kaisa behind 3 tanks, right?
It's true.
What is the other team gonna do?
Seraphine ulti. Which Seraphine ulti onto Galio taunt, and then she kills them all.
We
It
could
just
see
delays
an
it by a
eclipse.
few
Okay, we see the
seconds.
Rammus going in. We see Rammus zooming. Okay, he just gives up, which is
Why?
fair.
What?
Trundle was right behind
I
him.
guess Trundle was there, yeah. I think I
He just kind
could
of
have
ghosted
potentially
for
just
nothing.
one-shot
though.
killed there.
He just kind of ghosted for nothing.
think-
Rammus is level 5 to Trundle level 6. They definitely
Oh,
lose the
okay,
2v2
that makes
too.
sense. Yeah, I didn't realize he was level down. Okay, great damage from Renekton here. Zhao might have died there.
I don't think so. You also have to remember
If he waited
that
for
like
the
they
Q.
still think Trundle's in the area. Like right, Trundle's on Rift Herald.
Yeah, definitely.
It's hard to know like who's talking in chat. Like who is Kuhaku, bro? I don't know. Who is he? He's mysterious. I feel like it's Kev. I think it's Kev.
I think it is too. I think we've seen that before.
Yeah, and I think it's Kev, bro.
Rammus
Renekton's
might
going
die
in.
here, but so will
Okay, the Galio
Kale.
ult. Okay,
Oh,
Renekton
okay.
dies. Renekton dies. Okay, he flashes out.
Can he get out,
Can he get
though?
out?
I honestly would have backed
Trundle
there.
doesn't have E, I believe. Trundle
The
flash.
10,000 IQ play there would have been to back on the jump. Whatever you call
They
it.
knew that they were gonna stop him. He was getting pinched by both sides.
Well, they all three ran to the right.
He says, "Damn, first try. I'm an enigma." Not a hard one to solve. Let's be honest. Kev, remind Alex that I asked to scrim him and he never responded. I want to scrim your team. We see the Cho'Gath going
Tomorrow
for defense. Can he just ult him? Oh my god.
If you can.
That Trundle had to blow ulti, so he heals, but Kagan actually almost just bopped the Trundle.
Tomorrow night works for us if you're able to.
Nice.
I mean, very little going on across the map.
What you expect? It's Karma Seraphine, bro. With the
Well, I don't really.
Leona.
One thing I don't really like is that they're not trying to take advantage of the Leona Kai'Sa dive bot lane. They're just kind of shoving in the wave when they should be letting it push as much as possible to try to give them enough.
Leona's winning twice now and regretted. Oh
Well,
my god,
yeah.
kill the solo kills.
She has, but those are also just like weird times.
Renekton just tanked 2 tower shots for nothing and just gave Kale a solo kill.
Yeah. And again, also another point, we've seen Rammus do jack shit this game. If we had Cole on Rammus and Daup on Leona, then like going back to that, we might have
I
a 2-0
agree,
Kai'Sa.
bro. We've already mentioned this, dude. This isn't like a bash, but I honestly don't think Ryan cares about Intramurals.
Yeah.
Like, looking
I
back,
mean, clearly
He hasn't
any
interviewed a single
preparation.
time. Like, I think he's just kind of doesn't really care.
Which is fair.
Like, obviously he wants to like do well. He
You
doesn't
don't
want
have
to
to
lose,
fit.
but like
Yeah.
he can't practice. He hasn't interviewed. It's just the Kale flashes in. Does she kill
I think
the
Kill
ulti?
dies here.
Oh! Oh!
There, wow.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh my god, the Seraphine ulti connects. Kagan lives. Oh, Trundle's dead. Peace out, Trundle. Peace out, Trundle!
Oh,
See why that
yeah,
sign! The fight continues. Let's see Kai'Sa Smurf. I want to see it,
Kai'Sa
Ryan.
ult cell?
Show me what you got, Kai'Sa. Let's see it, Ryan.
Yeah,
ISO
actually,
Q.
Kai'Sa does tell a ult. Kai'Sa could go in here.
Ooh, let's see it, Kai'Sa. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go!
There she
The
is.
heal, the heal, the heal, the flash. Rammus, what are you doing? Oh my god. Oh my, oh no. Okay, the TP. Maybe they
And
saw the
that's a KO
TP.
TP.
I wasn't paying attention, don't worry.
They have 3 TPs.
And he gone. We're giving Kale more kills. Not good. Not that they could have like avoided it, but
Yeah. They have 3 TPs on Connor's team.
yeah.
Their map presence is kind of crazy.
They're trying to feed the Kale, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna invest a lot of resources into her.
Then
Renekton's
Ryan
gonna
team was
trade
able to
top
stop
tower
it early
entirely.
game, but now it seems
Oh,
like
well, they already lost top tower, but gold is pretty even. I mean, after these plates go down, it's gonna be a little bit worse. But right now, the gold lead is pretty even between blue and red. It's about 0.5k. Yeah, 0.5k.
I don't think Renekton should be taking the jungle here. I think it'd be better to get damage on the turret. But I mean, either way, it's taking gold away from the enemy. I guess jungle takes gold away from the enemy teams. That's fine.
Right, but they're just gonna ARAM bot because they can. ARAM,
Yeah, and there's
bro.
no pressure top right now.
Yeah, I don't know what Renekton's doing exactly. Kind of just fumbling
Like
around the
taking
map.
their jungle there didn't really do anything.
And now he's just gonna back after roaming around for about 20 seconds doing
Okay,
nothing.
Cole's going in at another questionable time, but luckily their team isn't there to follow up on it. Like the blue team.
Cole smurfing, don't hate. He's too good.
Yeah, we just don't understand. It's because we aren't good enough at the game. No one in the game can
What?
understand his plays. Like, I mean, if we were better league players, we'd understand what he was doing. It's just we're not good enough.
What? Who's doing?
Cole.
Oh, Cole's just better than us, so we don't know what we're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah. We just don't understand what's going on
Right.
because well, obviously no one in the game is good enough to follow up on his plays.
Cole's been like, man, I'm getting pretty good at League. And then he starts playing with us and he's like, damn, I suck at League. Oh, yay. The Kale can just group now because Renekton isn't going to punish. Ah, that hurts.
Yeah, Renekton has been doing nothing.
Like,
for the last
I
3
get that
minutes
you're
or
trying to get
something.
like a flank fight off here. You don't have Kai'Sa. You literally don't have Kai'Sa. You're wasting so much time, man. Just,
Like he could like be taking Rift here, and that'd be better. Again, even that is worse than pushing top lane.
and they know he's
He
there
just
too. Like they're just, oh my god.
He literally just needs to be split pushing a lane and trying to get pressure away.
Cole goes in! Cole goes in again! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god!
Honestly, if Cole's team was there to engage on that,
That sick
Leona
nasty
E.
carry
Then-
Leona.
something could have happened there. Sadly, Cole's team is bad enough to back entirely away off the Leona, which causes him to die.
Right, right, Cole's team is so
Yeah,
bad.
Cole's team
Wow.
should really have been there to take advantage of that engage. How dare that Renekton be top and Rammus halfway up the jungle?
I'm
You should have
allowed-
known that Cole was
Brady's
going.
allowed to flame Cole because he's friends with Cole, and I'm allowed to flame Cole because I'm friends with Brady, and Brady's friends with Cole. So he's an extension of Brady, therefore I can flame him.
I wasn't flaming Cole there. I was flaming Cole's team. His
Right.
entire team could have been there, dude.
Right.
I don't know what they were doing.
Oh my god.
Okay, blue team takes the rift here, which, I mean, they can probably. Did they get both mid turrets
I
there?
kind of feel bad for
that's
saying
unfortunate.
it, but kind of the reason they lost both games.
Okay,
Dude,
but
I
the
love
first-
Cole. Dude, I love
No,
Cole.
I know, I hear you, but at the same time, I think it's also Ryan's
No,
fault.
no,
for
I
throwing
understand
Cole
that.
top against
No, I
Zhao.
understand that.
But yes,
looking at
I mean you're
specific
right.
play,
Yeah, you're right.
looking at specific play. Oh man, Cole's family's gonna hate me. Oh, we're leaving.
Oh,
Pause.
we've had a disconnect from the game. Is it tournament draft?
Yes. No, it's blind pick.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Okay,
Oh,
okay,
We're
okay.
good. We're good.
I'm sweating, bro. I'm getting the pizza sweats. I
pizza
got the
sweat,
meat
huh?
sweats, bruh. Bruh.
Bruv.
Bro, I got some meat sweats! I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Brady, it's my stream. I can do whatever I want.
Fuck. It's 11:30 and I said poker 11.
Hey, tell your poker buds to shut up. Can I play poker with you guys? Can you, like, Zoom call me in and deal me?
Sure, buddy.
Wait, actually?
No.
Is it because I'm not a dude kid? Am I not
No,
smart enough to?
that'd be so much work. Yeah, that's it.
I
You're just
don't
too
go to
peep,
dude,
man.
so I'm
Play
not
poker
smart
with
enough.
us.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
Okay.
Now we see
Okay,
the
that was actually a good ult by Cole. That was
Seraphine ult that
actually
we
a
were
really good
missing
ult by
all
Cole.
of last game.
That was
That's
a good
what I
ult by
like to
Cole.
see.
Good disengage, Cole. Ramus, go bird. Where's
Great
Renekton?
plays from both supports. Well
I can't
done.
see. There he is. But like again, like, oh man. Oh man. Oh, Mario
Karma
DC'd
Valley,
again.
man.
They have another DC.
Looks like they don't even care.
Well, they're gonna take the fight that they're gonna win, right?
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I think
I'm
Blue
just
team can win the
gonna-
4v5.
Okay, they're still in game. I was wondering if they just end here, but they do not.
If they didn't lose Rift, they probably could have ended, but Rift died there. They get in, hit them back off to drag.
Hey, at least Ryan beat Nick's team, bro.
It's
We
true.
couldn't even do that.
Man, I don't know what's happening with Mario here, but it does not seem to be very good.
Luigi disconnected his Wi-Fi, bro.
I love how they're just ignoring the fact that they are playing 4v5 right now.
Because I don't think that they want to delay it any longer.
Yeah. How many drag? That's 3 drags. We also need better drag control
they're
by
all
the red.
sitting on a ward.
Like-
I wonder where they are.
Like we. Okay, Trundle's dead.
Oh,
Oh
misses
wow,
the E.
that's unfortunate.
Oh, Mario leaves the game again?
I haven't seen Mario join in a second. He just keeps leaving. Karma is not really necessary to their win con either. Oh, they're trying to figure it out again, I guess. Is he reconnected for good this time?
He's reconnected a couple times, Brady.
Oh, I realize, but usually DC is right after. Oh. Well, do you think there's anything Red Team can do to come back from this? This is really unfortunate because they had a great draft. I just think that putting Daup on Leona would have changed the game in a major way. Because again, they just they weren't taking advantage of their lane bot. Like you're playing Leona Kaisa, you want them to push into you so you can hard engage on them and then try to kill them. Instead, they just repeatedly push them into tower and you have no kill pressure. It's like if you're playing a hard engaged lane that wants kills, don't push into them all game. Because we weren't watching bot lane the entire game, but I don't even know if Cole had an opportunity to make a good engaged bot lane. Just because they kept pushing him under tower the whole game.
These do be facts, though. Alright, Brady, you want to play chess?
Let's do it.
Oh, damn. Dang, we have to watch the game again. Ah, sour.
Fortunate.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
I just think this game's over.
Though,
Though
just
honestly,
stopped like pushing. That lost in the game too. Is that like
that
Renekton
lost
just?
in the game too. Yeah, Renekton applied no pressure for like 6 minutes straight.
Think about it
He
this
was
way: if
literally just
Renekton
like-
is side laning, who answers him? Galio or Kale? Right?
It probably has to be Gale.
Galio cannot answer
Yeah.
the Renekton, so Renekton would just like slowly push in, and they would try to like group with Kale. But even then, like Ryan's team, I feel like can like disengage.
Yeah, like you're completely right because like if they have Kale answering the Renekton, then she's no longer killing the rest of your team. You
Exactly,
know?
and you
so
have
if
you have a
you're still pushing
Kaisa.
the entire
Like
game-
I don't. But like instead they kept trying to opt into like team fights, and
Which
I
is
don't
not
like
good.
that. I don't like that.
I don't either. Especially considering your team has a single team fight ult on the entire team, whereas theirs has 1, 2, 3. I mean, if you count Kale, 4. Like, your team fighting should not be your solution in this game. Yet they're just defaulting to team fighting, which is dumb. Okay, blue team should just run it down mid here and win. I just don't want to see Connor stall out this game for another 10 minutes.
Me neither.
When he knew it was a Leona ult, it just didn't really hit the targets.
Seraphine ulti hits Dalp. Dalp is so squishy, man.
Yeah, why does he have no HP?
GG.
I mean, not yet.
I know, but do they win? No.
They lost Gallia. Well, yeah.
They also lose like the scaling battle, right? Like you're.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way that red team wins this. I agree, but I'm just saying they couldn't necessarily win here. Well, maybe they can if that happens.
Nope.
Is the game over? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they win here.
Okay. Alt F4. Alt F4. Woo! Oh my god. That was rough.
That was very rough.
That was rough. Okay, let's get Connor in here. Aye, Connor. Get your booty in here.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Hey. So, how do we feel?
Pretty good. Guaranteed at least tied for first.
Yeah,
yeah.
very well done. Very well, good performance that game.
Oh,
So
man.
was your like the entire strategy going in just get Zhao fed pretty much?
I'm going to be 100% honest. We had no strategy going in. I had stuff going up leading up to this match. So I just didn't do any research at all. And
I mean, and that's fair.
I
'Cause
just
they also have
copied-
the second worst record.
yeah, I just copied their bans that
Mhm.
Moose did against them.
That's fair.
And stuck with that. And then they didn't ban what we did last week. So we're like, we can probably do it against them too, even though it's not too exploitive.
For sure. I mean, it clearly worked, and they just didn't send the right players against you.
Mhm.
The fact
This
that
allows
they
us to not
show
show
over
it, too.
Zhao is just that's true as well.
I'm just confused as to why they didn't realize that Zhao was top lane. Like they obviously didn't look at
Right.
this match.
Right, but then they also have to respect that he could stop top laning.
Right. And I understand that, but like I don't know, man. It just felt off to me, and then they should have known that Zhao was going top lane once you picked Karma Seraphine.
Yeah.
And then
I think they did.
No, they didn't, because they
banned
put Cole
Zhao.
into Zhao. I don't think that
Yeah.
they paid attention at all the last week. That's just my assumption.
Oh,
though.
you're saying in game one.
Yeah, game 1.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like they sent the Jax against, like after seeing Karma Seraphine, like they should.
They might have thought that they could win through bot lane hard.
I don't know, man, but putting up Cole, who's no offense, just like not a skilled player, up against Zhao, like knowing that he's gonna get bodied, just seems kind of helpless, and that's what told me that they weren't ready.
Yeah, me too. I was just like, if you're not going to put preparation of the game, where you make a mistake that single-handedly loses the game, like it did game 1, then like, I don't know, you just clearly don't care, honestly, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's the sad truth.
I mean, like, how are you feeling going into playoffs now that you've like shown your
Yeah,
cards?
like,
I mean, obviously you still have
Well,
more
I'm feeling
cards.
pretty good because I didn't have to show anything that
I
game.
know you still have stuff up your sleeve. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
um,
Well, and I'll also let you in on a little secret since it doesn't matter now. Mario was playing remote these last 2 games, and that's part of why we wanted him to support, because he was playing on like 300 plus ping. Like he can DC multiple times that game.
Yeah,
Just,
we saw
like,
that. Yeah.
He had really rough internet. It'll be fixed next week, but that's also part of the reason we wanted to do these.
Is
swaps.
that because of the power outages?
No, he's out of town, so he's on his laptop instead. of his
Oh,
desktop.
I see. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes
So
sense.
man, oh man, those games just felt rough because it just like game 1, it just felt like draft diff.
yeah, I mean they got a huge lead early, but it didn't matter.
It didn't even matter.
It didn't matter
Comp
because
is insane.
You had a 3-0 Aatrox in the top lane. You just became a raid boss.
Yeah,
And-
and,
and
then me
also-
and Carver just stared on it.
and then also they drafted a full AP team. I mean, minus the
Yeah,
Jackson
Bill
Hecarim,
Spear was
but,
on
like,
dope. Game over.
You
yeah.
have no
Yeah,
real true AD threat, and so Aatrox's second item Spirit, and is never gonna die the entire game.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt odd, but like I'm not in their situation. I don't know what was going down. Looking into game 2, I actually didn't like your draft, so we can talk about that
Why?
a little bit. Because you put Kale into a counterpick matchup, and I feel like if Aaron just kept going top lane, like they had a much better
They
chance
also
of winning
laughed
the game.
against the Renekton.
I know. But like
No,
you
we
blinded
understand,
the Kale. And I already knew at that point
Which they'd
that
obviously didn't
Aaron
have a
was going to be
choice,
going
but-
top.
Yeah.
And so it just felt odd to like blind the Kale into Aaron, who is probably just
Could
looking
play
for
a
a counter
champion.
pick into
Yeah.
Zhao.
Yeah. I trust Zhao a lot, and counterpicks don't really exist when you talk getting up that high, right? So the only way Rennie is a problem is if he has a 600 CS lead, or not a 600, sorry, like a 60 CS lead or a like 3 kill lead.
Right.
And if he's unable to get that, then it doesn't matter because the kill will just outscale it.
Mm.
And then
Well,
if you
I
also
also
look
feel
relative
like-
to the rest of the comp, like what is Rammus doing? right? Like
No
he's
idea.
just kind of a sore thumb.
No idea. I
Picked
agree with that.
The Seraphine Karma, and then the rest of it supplements it pretty fine.
After picking the really, really early Rammus, I thought that they were going to send Cole, which is the Awesomeness 2, jungle, and just giving him Rammus to like let him run around. And then I thought that Dalp was going to be playing the Leona bot lane. Because like,
which I think could have been really good, like honestly.
I also think that would have been better for them, but like again, I can't pick apart what their team is and like what they choose to do. But like
Part of the problem with that though is that we are playing like the Seraphine Karma lane. Like I was down 70 CS. Like they already got what they needed. It doesn't matter who they put on Leona. I just don't get a lot of the CS, right?
Right.
But it doesn't matter because I can just sit back and just still win the game.
But like game 1, you guys lost like pretty significantly early game into the
Yeah,
Vanguard Thresh.
Yeah, but if it is Kaisa Leo, it doesn't matter, right? Because their engage is too linear in a sense. Like
fair enough.
the Thresh got a couple of really good hooks. He's a hooker OTP, so like if he's playing a hooker, then okay. But I don't think if he's playing Leona that the lane goes much different. I like putting Dalp on jungle. I just don't like the Rammus pick.
That's reasonable. Yeah, I just wanted to specifically talk about like the blinding the Kale because I actually think Aaron played it right. Like he had the solo kill early. He was like positioned to do well. I think he just like played with his lead really poorly, and so like he just kind of allowed Kale to get back into the game. Which also Kale got a couple kills here and there.
The one CS, or he got like the 1 kill lead and then like
did nothing.
0 CS lead.
I know.
And we also have like
he
this
wasn't pressuring anywhere on the map.
We have triple TP
on the jungle.
That is true.
Right? We have triple TP, so it's really hard to actually split us. And even if you do, okay, so we collapse, right? What is your counterplay on the rest of the map? Like you do not have that many good turret munchers. So if we collapse on him, we just teleport back, and we have the Gallia. Like we have so much global pressure that it denies them the chance to actually like play the split push strat. And then also they are so far behind, like going out of this mid game that it just they couldn't.
That is true because they fell like so behind, they couldn't play the other side of the map. But like looking at it from a draft sense, I was actually pretty confident that like Ryan's team could get a lead and like hold it because if you have your triple tanks with Kaisa just sitting behind without any way to really get Kaisa without Seraphine ulti, I just felt like they actually had a pretty good draft strat. They just didn't execute it well at all.
Yeah, it's still rough though when you're like trying to push through the Seraphine Karma. Like if they wanted to go that strat, they needed to change their brands up.
Right.
And you know maybe that lets us go bot lane, but then you got to be ready for us to go bot lane.
Brady and I were talking about that, like what it would look like if we tried to break up your Karma Seraphine to like see if Xiao would go back to bot, which obviously you aren't gonna reveal strategy or whatever. We were just talking about it, theorizing what would happen, but
yeah, for today at least, we were planning on sending him top no matter what, and that's solely because of the ping problem. But I didn't want that to be public knowledge until we were not playing any more matches. So now, yeah, no. That's all I got.
It could be anything.
I'm just saying, like I'm excited to see playoffs because now you can kind of flip your cards around. If they ban it one way, you can just run it the other, or any other
and
strats
there's still 2 or 3 major strats that I want to show, but I don't know if I'll be able to.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get off because we have some plans right after this. But if you have some more questions, Caleb, go right ahead. I'll see you guys.
Okay,
have a good
peace
one.
out.
Yep.
I think that's it. We can bring Zhao in here, seeing how he felt. And then be on with our days. All right, thank you, Connor.
Yep. Thanks.
See ya.
See ya.
Zhao. You there?
Sorry, my mic was muted.
No, you're fine.
Hello.
You're fine. Unfortunately, Brady had to go, so it's just me and you.
All good.
But how are we feeling after that? Your team officially is like pretty much guaranteed, at least tied for first seed, right? I think that's what we said.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel a lot better about the first game than the second game because I think the second game was winnable for them, whereas the first game, it felt really good playing it, and our whole like idea of, I mean, we were gonna probably pick the Aatrox anyway, but then they picked no AD carry, and I was like, well, how do they kill me now?
Yeah.
They don't have sustained damage. They have to wait for CDs, and then by the time their CDs are up, I feel what they did to me 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty to watch. We definitely made note of that while casting. We kind of tore apart the game 1 draft because I think that they just didn't watch last week's game. They didn't know you were going top. I'm pretty confident that they didn't know, and so Yeah, they didn't draft an ADC, and we're like, dude, Zhao can just pick Aatrox and just wreck them. But that's what happened, and you kind of just ran through their whole team. It didn't matter, and you had Ocean Soul on top of that, so it was a mess.
Yeah, I mean, after we got that Ocean Soul, I think a big problem too is that they weren't respecting the range of Aatrox. Like, he's a melee character, obviously, but
he can hit
there were a
you,
couple of times. Yeah, there were a couple of times where I was able to QE in, hit the first knockup, and then hit a guaranteed W. And then what do? You have to flash out of that.
Right.
You either flash out or you die. And we have so much pick potential as well with what we drafted that it's just you can't get out. And if you get hit by one like piece of CC, you kind of die there too.
Yeah.
And then we saw when we saw the Vhagar Thresh, we just immediately picked Olaf as well. It was like, well, he just runs them down anyway, and there's no like consistent damage that can get him off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely think it was just kind of a hard draft gap game one, which I think we just seen that from their team as a whole. I don't know how much you've watched, but like they've lost most of their games. Like they only won 2 this entire Intramurals so far, but like every single game was winnable for them, but they just like have really big holes. Like they don't play necessarily terribly, like they don't just make bad decisions, but like they don't prep, so then they just get draft gap because they aren't ready for it at all. Or like they just make one really big throw in the mid game and then they can't recover from it. And so it's just sad to see because I don't think that their record reflects how they play.
Right.
But, you know, everybody has their own schedules. They may not have had the time. I don't really know. But game 1 was definitely a huge gap in your favor. However, game 2, we were actually a lot more excited to see it because your team was that like hardcore support Kale. So like all of the weight is on your shoulders, but you also blinded the Kale. And
so we knew he was going to pick Renekton there. So we discussed it. We said, or not like 100% knew, but we said our last ban, we're like, okay, are we banning Renekton or Lux? And I said, look, if they pick Renekton, I'm going to lose lane, but I think it's fine. Like, I think if I lose lane here, but I just don't die on repeat, or I don't get gapped majorly in CS, then our team just kind of, like Connor said earlier, like what does Rammus do in that situation? Like we just have so much disengage as well that it's really hard for Leona to go in on like Galio, Karma, Seraphine, Trundle, and the Trundle pick. Like I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't sure about it, but I really like it. I thought it was a really good pick against Rammus. So yeah, it ended up working pretty well. But yeah, we did blind pick it, and I was a little worried going into it because I was feeling the Renekton, and I saw it picked, and I was like, well, I'm losing lane, so we just have to get through this. Like, once I get to level 6, it becomes a lot easier for me. After that, I can kind of kite him out, and then at level 11, he just doesn't win the fight anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think if he went Stridebreaker 2, I think it would have been better than Prowler's Claw. I don't think that was the best item choice, but I get why he went it, trying to get on top of us more frequently or trying to get to the back line. But I think Prowler's Claw, if he pushed his lead and he built that, it would have been really hard for me to get away from him.
Right. I obviously, like, I just hit platinum today for the first time. Like, I don't know much about the game, but like I feel like he got that early kill on you and then did nothing with it. Like he couldn't push it advantage at all. And then like the later the game went, he just kind of roamed around the map trying to like team fight, but like that was just a bad idea into their team. And so Connor mentioned like, oh, we have triple TP, we can just collapse on the Renekton, which I don't know how well that really could have worked, because just if he really gets that lead and then pushes the advantage into you, like he could have really bullied you.
No, I agree. No, I completely agree. I think after that first death, we kind of just talked about it in chat, and I was like, look, we got to get this Herald, get me out of lane. Like, if he pushes an advantage here, I'm pretty much screwed. Yeah, and then where's our DPS? So yeah, we wanted to get out of lane, so that way I can just walk around the map. I can just not funnel, but I mean I'm taking most of the CS anyway.
Exactly.
And then I don't really die from there on. So after I got out of the lane, it was just really easy for me then as well, because he was splitting a lot. And
right, but he wasn't.
I don't have to.
Right. So what I was kind of talking about is that he would split. He would just crash the wave to tower and then stop. Even though like he sees your entire team mid lane, he knows that he can just like push that for that tower to like. He just had no pressure all game. It just kind of allowed you guys to push that, which I'm not solely blaming him. I'm just saying that like with their team comp, like they really needed that pressure because you guys just win the team fight, right? Like
Yeah.
you just sit in the middle of 4 supports. It doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
for some reason they kept opting into like taking those fights instead of allowing the Renekton to push. Which like Connor's like, oh, we have triple TP, we can just collapse on him. But like he never even saw that. That never even happened because he never actually got to develop that push. And so
Yeah, I think
you guys played
early
well.
game too, the Rammus wasn't top. I think he went there once, but then after I blew my flash and then I died, he should have been top a couple of times because there was a few times where I think they could have dove me under tower, like 100%. I would have probably died. So I think they should have pushed that more, and I think that's the problem that I see with some of the teams when I pick Kale is I'm picking Kale because I feel like they don't know how to effectively punish it, not because I think I'm like great at the champion. It's just I'm not seeing. I'm right clicking at that point. I just farm up because I'm not getting punished, and then you just start winning from there.
You become late game Kale, exactly.
Yeah, you become like a Kale. Like I don't have to do a lot. I just have to not die. So yeah, I think the advice I would give to teams is just if you do see a KO pick, you have to do something about it because the whole that whole like team comp is kind of like built around it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for interviewing. I think you guys played really well. I wasn't trying to like discredit your win. I was just saying that like I feel like the game could have been a lot closer if they really played around their win con, but they kind of just stopped. And
yeah, because I think their draft was good. The Rammus pick I was a little iffy on, but I thought that the rest of the draft was not bad.
I feel like normally
Cho'Gath
Rammus. I feel like normally Rammus is like a later pick of the draft, like if it works. But like they picked it second pick, I think, and it was just kind of like, okay, we're picking the Rammus early. I thought that they were gonna put Awesomeness 2 on the Rammus, and that's why they picked it so early. But they ended up putting him bot lane. But that's just what I was processing through my head was like, oh, they picked Rammus early because it's like a simple jungler, and they're putting this guy on it, and then allowing Aaron to go top. But then they didn't really go that route, and so the Rammus pick was kind of a question mark, as you noted. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, I think the Rammus pick, I think that there were better picks available going against our team comp because most of our damage is AP. I mean, there's me because I'm probably going to be building AD at that point. I don't like playing AP kill for the most part, but the other sources of damage that we have is almost all magical. Even Trundle has like a lot of magic damage too. So his build path from there on is not fantastic. So he kind of just and he has to get in through a lot, and he can't push. Was Olaf? Yeah, so Olaf was open. I don't know if that's something that they play, but that would have been great. Like that would have been a really, really good pick against our team because we can't stop that.
I kind of thought that they were going to pick the Olaf to take it away from because they banned the Hecarim, right? And that instantly told me that Saved by Grace was no longer jungling. He was going top.
Yeah, they banned the Udyr too as well.
And so they banned Hecarim and Udyr, and Evan has played Hecarim, Udyr, Olaf, and Graves. Like that's been his champ pool. And so then if you take the Olaf, which is really good into your team, then he's pushed down the list, which he ended up picking Trundle, which worked out well because we picked 3 tanks, right?
Yeah, we were gonna think like in the draft, we were like, do we pick Olaf? We were considering that too. So I think that Olaf pick would have been really good. It takes it away from us. Then you also have Olaf against our team. I think it's just a lot better.
What does Seraphine do into an Olaf? You don't.
Yeah.
Like
exactly. What do I do against an Olaf?
Exactly. Like you can't peel. You're a support comp that is meant to peel a kill. If you pick a champion that can't be peeled, like okay.
Yeah, and if he just gets a lead from there on, and he pushes it top, again, that if it was Olaf Renekton, I would have been terrified. But it was kind of like it was Rammus, and I wasn't too scared of Rammus ganks. Yeah.
Anyway, great play, Zhao. I'm really excited to hopefully meet again in playoffs. We'll have to see how the next few games go, but I'm really excited to play your guys' team again. You guys are definitely a team Inactive powering up, so I'm excited.
Well, thank you. When is your next match?
My next match, I believe me and Mick play Thursday at 7:15.
Okay. All right, I will be watching that because I'm interested. I want to see it, so I'll be here. I'll watch it. But yeah, thanks for the interview. I appreciate it, and thanks for the casting.
All right, peace out, man.
Have a good one.
Well, that is going to conclude today's UMKC Intramurals match. Nice, Caleb. Make sure to stay tuned the rest of the week. We have a couple of matches still. As I said, me versus Mika Moose is on Thursday at 7:15. That will determine if Connor is tied for first seed or if he just gets the guaranteed first seed. We'll have to pull out a 2-0 against mixed team, I believe, to secure that seeding. But we'll have to see. Stay tuned. Peace out, guys.